finals, and I'm here with JJ, Jonas Juncker.
Long time no see. Live stream booth. Haven't been as active in that role for the whole season, which has been good, but unfortunately a little bit injured right now. So back in the booth for the last comp of the season. But I'm excited to see what the boys and girls have in store for us today. We have the world champs Slopestyle course, so it's about to be an insane show for sure.
Yeah.
We talked about it before. We have, I think, I might be incorrect here, but I checked over the start list, and in the men's start field we have 13 riders that participated in the world champs that are now participating in the Euro Cup. So it's gonna be an insane competition for sure.
Yeah, the level is just gonna be insane. We have really big names here. We have Mark McMorris, for example. Like, if you would have asked me 10 years ago to comment on Mark McMorris, I would never believed it, for example. We got also the local hero, Nicolas Huber here.
Nicky Huber, in mein Herzen, Bruder, in mein Herzen.
And
here we have
him,
Mark McMorris.
Mark McMorris.
Practice run.
Yeah, it's just insane to have such names here in a Euro Cup.
And some might wonder, why is Mark McMorris, such a pristine rider, competing in the Euro Cup here in Corvatsch? And the answer is, it's all about the points. Because next season we're gonna have an Olympic season, so all of these riders that are competing here are definitely looking forward to stepping up their game and possibly making it into the top 30 to qualify for a spot in the Olympic Games. And of course, I think for Canada as well, it's official qualifying
it's an
event,
official
right?
Olympia qualifying event. And here you just saw the training run from Nicolas Huber.
Come on,
Let's go, Nicky.
Come on.
You got this.
Crossing my fingers for Nicky Huber.
And here,
Jay Cantor,
yeah,
an American rider, and in my opinion, at the moment, one of the best jumpers in the world right now. He has such energetic takeoffs, like explosive, especially on the last one. And we probably gonna see a backside 1800 from this guy. I already saw him do some in practice, so it's gonna be the highest level of snowboarding that we've ever had in a Slopestyle Euro Cup final for sure. So
yeah,
it's gotta be a good show.
Yeah, and I mean also the ladies field is stacked. I was watching them yesterday in qualifiers, and yeah, they are also really battling for that podium.
Also, couple names here I recognize from the world champs, I believe.
Yeah.
So we have 8 women and 20 men in the finals. So bunch of men, not that many women, but still we have. I recognize Momo Suzuki from Japan and Melissa Pepperkamp. Also Evie Pop. Wait, let me check the list real quick. I think almost all of the ladies have been participating in the World Champs as well. Of course, Ariane Buri, Swiss legend in the start field, and I can't wait to see if she's gonna send it big time.
Yeah,
Let's
she
go.
already sent it yesterday in practice, and I think we're gonna see no shorter of a show by her. So yeah, here
I
you can
hope so.
see the technical big rails gonna shoot you out. It's a really physical course.
It is. It is.
You got one rail which is basically like a jump, and then you got 4 jump features with the shark fin.
Yeah.
So it's really taking every single bit out of the rider's physicality.
I mean, I've been riding the course for the past 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, or 1.5 weeks. And like every single time you take a full lap through the whole course, you're down there and you're breathing so heavily. I mean, we're kind of up pretty high. Like, I have no idea how high exactly.
Yeah, but I think it's like almost at the 3,000.
Yeah, maybe just a little below the 3,000.
something.
So it's super high up, and the course, as you said, there's 4 jump features, and the 3 jumps are as big as they have ever been.
Yeah.
So it's like insane. And for me personally, in the training days we had, like for one day, for example, because it was the second day in a row, I just had to say, to save energy, I'm not gonna ride the rails, because even the rails they are so technical and they demand so much energy. So I decided to not ride the rails and just focus on the jumps, which was very helpful for sure. But yeah, in the end, we are talking slopestyle. So all of these riders, they have to pull a full pull, so we say it, a top to bottom perfect run. That's what the judges are looking for. And of course, the more difficulty you add on those single features, you're gonna get rewarded for that. And I'm not sure about the judging system, if they have an overall, how do you say that? A composition score. I think it's called
like
composition score.
Position and
Yeah.
then like a percentage, like overall with the variety and stuff.
Exactly.
I think it's like this, but they can hear us over there. Maybe they can bring us the answer, so we are not chatting.
So
Shit.
it's what we are talking about right now is the World Cup judging style. So I think they're going to have that. So which that is, you have all the features, or maybe even the 2 rail features get taken together. That gets a single score. Then the jump number 1 gets a single score, 2 and 3 get a single score, and the shark fin. And then in the end, you have a flow score. Back in the day, they called it flow score. Now it's called composition score, where they add, I think, overall impression and execution, I think, is also in there. We had some judges meeting, but to be honest, I'm a rider. I don't really pay that much attention to the judges meeting, but maybe I should have.
Yeah. I mean, as a rider, maybe you should have really.
Yeah, of course. I
because
mean,
then you know what they want to see.
Of course, it's nice to know, but in the end, what really matters is to pull down the best run that you personally possibly can do.
Yeah.
So
with a lot of variety.
Of course, yeah,
Spinning
variety
wise.
is always a big.
And
big
here
up.
it's really difficult because judges are also looking for all the 4 directions.
Yeah,
Because you got
you
4
got four-
jump
four
features.
jumps.
So you really have to do cap, switch backside, frontside, and backside spins. So
Exactly.
that's also really challenging on such big jumps.
It is. It
I
is.
mean, it's a really big course.
Like, I think from the size, to give a little perspective for the viewers, I believe if you're like, let's say, an Ian Matteoli, I mean, he's one of the best snowboarders in the world right now, but he would definitely be possible to do an 1800 on all of the jumps, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, size-wise, I think
Yeah,
we've already
like
seen 16s in the World Champs and
you
18s
saw
on the
16s
others.
yesterday from the skiers, which looked slow. And
Yeah,
you were like,
yeah.
Was it a 12 or a 16? Because it just looked way slower than on all the other jumps
Yeah.
you see 16s.
It's true. It's true.
It's really, sometimes it's getting hard to tell because it's just looking like on slow-mo.
It is. It is.
Slow-mo.
Shout out to Kobe for providing us with probably the biggest slopestyle course the freestyle sport has ever seen.
Yeah.
That's at least my opinion. I've been focusing on Eurocups all season, and then coming here to Corvatsch and riding the World Champs course was definitely a big surprise. And it took me a minute to kind of adjust to the airtime that you get from these jumps, and also a bunch of other riders I talked to that are also in the Eurocup circuit. They came here and they needed like a day to adjust to the size of the jumps.
Yeah.
Because it's that much of a difference.
And it's also really hard to judge your speed when you get such a big takeoff, because
It is.
on the takeoff you lose so much speed from the in-run, so it's really hard to have the speed on the bottom of the takeoff and measure it till the end.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta be able to adapt to all of those things. So
Yeah, for sure.
Looking forward to it. And I think
we're
almost ready, eh? Let's go.
Yeah, if you want to write any comments, just go on the YouTube live stream. You can just type in Slopestyle Final Snowboard, and you will find the live stream. Then you can type in comments when you got questions or anything.
Okay, so I believe we are ready for the first lady, Zhang, hard name, Xiaonan from China. Here we go. Switch, lip 270 on the down bar. There's a little gap onto that down bar as well. And then I believe a switch 50-50 to normal. Or is she coming in switch right now?
Oh, she didn't got it on the...
I think that was a switch 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, continue on, Luca.
All right, and then into the straight air. Doesn't really got the speed for the second jump. But now on the third one, she's going to show us a beautiful backside. Couldn't land it backside 540. It should have been
tough.
Just slipped away, but she got a second run. So, yeah, just a little bit more pressure on the run.
That's true.
It's always nice to bring one down, build up the composure from there.
But I think also sometimes it's like some riders at least need the pressure to pull down that perfect run. So
yeah, it's different on every rider.
That's true. Okay, so that's a throwaway run for Zhang Xiaonan from China. But definitely looking forward to her second run. And I think we didn't really talk about that topic yet, but there is some wind from the side, so definitely maybe a little bit confusing for the riders. In the start gate right now we have Marilu Boluzzi from Italy dropping in for her first run of 2. Choosing the down rail.
Beautiful nose press. Already did that in qualifiers, really never touched the tail on that one. Slipped away.
A little early, but board slide pretzel on that rail is definitely a tough one.
Yeah, because you got this kick. That was a cap 5.
Beautifully done, cap 5 with the switch indie, or switch weddle, pardon me.
Into the front side 7. Really
solid.
Well executed. Into the backside 7.
Wow.
Yes. Landed it now, the shark fins. And
okay.
It was a front
I think a front 180. Yeah,
but really turned it late. First I thought it was a straight air with a
but
then
me
pulled
too.
into that like front side 180.
A late front side 180,
good
right?
Run, good first run from her.
Really solid.
Really solid.
Especially on the second jump, I really like that frontside 720 with the weddle grab. She tweaked that one. Nice style on that one.
Really nice style. Also on the first rail feature here, really pressing on that nose. Here
a little early off maybe, but it was a hard trick.
A little bit into the 50-50 there, but this one was just beautiful. Kinda didn't get the grab really good, but I mean it's good. She got one run down, a solid run. And now can build up from there.
All
got
right.
58.6. So yeah, the judges really want to see those grabs on the board. And also the rails till the end.
For sure, for sure. She definitely got deducted a little bit right there. Next up in the Stargate, we have Courtney Rummel from the United States of America.
She is a regular rider. So coming in forward into the front side 360 out from that 50-50.
Steezy on that one.
Yeah, really steezy. Nice style into the backside 180 out from the shootout.
Push for speed, push for speed.
High rail.
Cap
on.
Yes.
Was it the
yeah, cap underflip, yes.
Now coming in forward for the second one. Backside. 720.
Wow.
Really gets corked on that one. Beautiful.
Super solid.
Into the front side. Top.
No!
Caught the backside edge there.
Wow! Oh my god! I didn't see that one coming.
No, me neither.
Oh my god!
That would have been a heater of a run.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, it was until then.
Oh my god. I mean,
but
she
I
can
think she's
definitely be
alright.
stoked on that one.
Yeah,
Like,
beautiful
wow.
frontside 360 out into the backside 180.
And that one as well,
Yeah.
cab underflip with the tail grab. Wow.
Really getting those grabs in, and here. Is it a dub 9?
It was a dub 9, yeah.
Or should have been.
Should have been. And then she kind of
Slightly
over-rotated it. Exactly. And then caught her backside edge, as you said. But she saved it super well, so I am looking forward to that second run. I really, really want to see her land that double. Because I don't think in the Euro Cup circuit, for the women at least, we don't see that many doubles
I think
yet.
Yesterday we didn't saw a double in qualifiers.
Maybe we're going to see a double from this young lady. I'm not 100% sure, but Ariane Buri.
Oh, we're
Swiss
hyped for her
lady
run.
On course.
Let's go, Ariane.
Ale Ari, come on. Starting things off. Beautiful backside lip slide on that down bar. Absolutely
really nice.
Styling it. Now into the whoop-de banana rail. Backside 180 out, stomping it.
Really
now,
hard with the kick on the end of the rail.
Absolutely. Now coming in switch. Going cap 540. Nice and stylish. Going deep on those first features now. Jump number 2, taking it a little bit easier in the first one with the frontside 360, but stylish.
Yeah, really styling it out into the backside 360.
Maybe she's taking off her foot a little bit off the gas right there, because I think usually she does the back 7.
Ah, no!
Oh, a little too big on the side hit.
It's really hard to judge your jump on the shark fins, because you gotta take off, which is pretty long. You can take off everywhere, and the landing is really short.
Yeah, it is really tough. I think the shark fin is definitely the toughest jump feature on the course.
Yeah.
And like, respect to Ariane Buri for trying a crippler on that feature. I did the double crippler in my training run before qualies, and I'm scared of the double crippler every time I ride that feature, because it's really uncertain where you're gonna land.
Yeah.
And Ariane Buri, unfortunately, a little too big on that one, but that's why they all get 2 runs. And now first run for Xiong Shuirui from China.
Beautiful frontside 360 out of that first rail feature. 50-50 backside 180 out. Coming in switch into the first jump, where she's gonna show us a backside 540.
Ooh,
beautiful done. Now coming in forward for the front side 720. Yeah, putting it down.
Come on, come on. Push for speed.
Into the back 720.
Nicely
really
done.
Nice air time on those jumps. And also
again.
Going too big on that shark fin feature.
Dude, that shark fin. We talked about it just in the run before with Ariane Buri. It is so tough to judge the landing on those shark fins. It's really, really tough. And we talked about that topic a little bit. There is some wind on the course, so that might be a little confusing for the riders for sure. And now, unfortunately, Xiong Shirui has to rely on that second run. Pressure is on. Next up.
And now, Evi Poppe from Belgium. She's gonna get pulled out of that Stargate, really sending the first rail.
Oh, she's getting a towing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's sick. That's sick. So she's gotta go crazy right now. Here we go, getting pulled in, starting it off. Cap 180 on, back 3 off.
Yeah, really solid on that first rail feature. Into the front side 180 out with the indie grab. Now coming in switch. Switch backside 360.
Okay,
really hard trick to
do.
Because you're landing switch into the front side 180, and I think now you saw the wind really pulled her over. But here you got not that much wind anymore.
It's kind of tough. Like the wind is definitely changing throughout the course. I think on top it's definitely the hardest.
But could have judged the speed for the shark fin.
That was nice.
With I think it was a front side 540 to end it off. I mean, solid run, kind of got blew away on that frontside 180 or no cab 180.
I don't know if that was her planned run, to be honest.
I think she wanted to do a cab 5.
Probably cab 5 on that second jump and then back 7. I
think so, yeah.
I think that's my guess.
I think she did this in qualifiers yesterday as well. With
Okay,
the cab
okay.
5, back 7. I'm not too sure anymore. A lot of runs from yesterday in my head.
There were so many competitors. I think in total we had around 120 riders, men and women. So
yeah, and I
lot
think
of
yesterday
snowboarding.
there was like 30 women.
Which is insane.
Yeah,
like, that is a lot of women in the start
And after
gate.
that we got this free ski finals, but now we got Melissa Pepperkamp from the Netherlands going for her first run.
Here we go. A powerhouse on the rails, for sure. Oh,
Yeah,
going for the transfer
Whoa.
board slide pretzel. Super technical on that first feature.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Was it the switchboard slide,
switchboard
270
slide.
out?
Perfect
Now
rail
coming in
section.
Switch backside 540. Beautiful with that indie grab, really holding on to that board into the front. It would have been a front 9.
Front 9. And keeping it flat as well, which is
Yeah.
super hard to do.
Into
Keeps
the
it rolling. Cap
cab
540.
5.
Oh,
Yeah.
and now shark fin. Dude, that would be a sick
Yeah,
run.
it would
like
have been
really
such
nice.
a sick run. Sadly, got a little hand drag on that 9, but really technical on those jumps and also on the rails. Look at this.
Oof, that was tough. That was the hardest rail I think we've seen so far.
Yeah, for sure. And also switch board slide on that big shootout rail.
Not too easy. I
It's
tell you
not
this
too
much.
easy.
And that front 9, I gotta say, frontside 900s and keeping them flat, that's probably, in my opinion, that's the hardest 900 rotation you can do.
Yeah, and like just got a little back seated on that one. Maybe not even over rotated.
Not even over rotated
No,
it. I think just a little back seated. Yeah.
So next run, she knows just gotta go a bit more to the front, and she's gonna get this down. And that will be an insane run.
And I think she can even step it up on the last jump as well, because she is known for her front side and her cap spins, and I think she also has the cap 900. So fingers crossed for Melissa Pepperkamp. Let's hope that she's able to send it big time in that second run.
I think so.
Wow, almost done with the ladies. I think we have the last lady in the start gate right now.
Yeah, we get first run of the ladies, then first run of the men, then we're gonna go back for the ladies and then to the men for their second run. And now we got Momo Suzuki from Japan.
And I'm pretty sure that she also competed in the World Champs just a couple weeks ago, so she is definitely one to look out for. Here we go.
Yeah, won the qualifiers yesterday with that frontside 180 on, Pratt's 180 out. Hard trick to do. Into that board slide, 270 out.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Coming in forward for the first jump. Into the front side, 720.
Ooh. Getting a little corked as well.
Yeah, really nicely executed. Into the backside.
Wow.
500. Also, this one was really stylish. Into the
Oh, back 7.
Back
Beautiful.
7.
And now last feature, can she control the speed?
Please.
Nicely
nice
done.
front side 360 on the shark fin. That was a really good run.
It looked too easy for her.
Yeah,
It looked too easy.
It was so clean top to bottom.
I think that was actually a cap 7 and a switchback 5 on that first 2 jumps.
Wait, I got the
You got the stance?
Yeah, regular stance. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was
a switch 7 and a switchback 5. That was so nice.
So technical.
Yeah.
Going I mean, switch backside spins, you don't see that often.
They're very tough.
Yeah,
I gotta
they're
say,
tough
very
to do.
tough. But I gotta say as well, like, it's only the first run, and she's definitely gonna move into first place, in my opinion. But we have so many ladies that haven't landed a full pull, so there's gonna happen so much in the second run. Like, if there's gonna be a lot of ladies that land,
79.6.
Wow.
That's a really solid score.
That's really good.
That's really good to maybe also build up a little bit from there. And here you can see it, the overall rankings. First you got Momo Suzuki, Second place, you got Marilu Poluzzi.
I think we
Then-
only had
yeah, I
two
think-
landed runs,
yeah.
two full pulls.
I think the other ones all got
little
a hand
sketch,
drag
yeah.
or something in it. So yeah, they are.
There's a
all
lot of
hoping-
action
Yeah, there's a lot
still.
of action in the second run
Yeah.
happening there.
For sure. And now we're moving in to a heavy. Oh, we
no.
have the ladies.
Yeah,
first and second
yeah.
round.
Today it's different than
Okay,
yesterday in
okay.
the skiers. So we got the ladies
me.
already dropping in for her second run.
That's actually sick.
Yeah, that's sick,
really nice.
because
so
now
it's-
we are really in the action.
Yeah, okay.
Starting off with
Xiaonan
Xiaonan Zhang.
Zhang. Here we go.
Beautiful 2 out. Was it a lip on?
I think it was a lip on,
So then
270
it
out.
was Brett's no into that front side 180 out.
Coming in switch on the first jump. Here we go. Cap 540. Beautiful
Yeah.
execution.
Really holding on to that board.
Push it for the speed. Going front side 7. Able
Yes,
to put it
yes,
down
yes.
this time.
Now into that third jump feature with the backside 540.
Lacing it up.
Coming in switch into the shark fins. Not too easy into the switch
What?
backside alley.
Oh, she's pumped on that one. Look
Was
at
it
that
a
claim.
7 or a 5?
Switchback 5, but that
yeah.
is so
Wow,
sick.
Yeah, that's so hard to do.
The shark fins, and
And
especially the
that's
right one,
the
is so
full
hard to
pull
ride.
from her.
Wow.
So yeah, she got a 14 points before.
So
but
she's gonna move up that
yeah.
ranking for sure. Like
yeah,
that's the
by miles.
second run, and we already see some action in those rankings. So Xiaonan Zhang,
Yeah, and she's really battling now for that first or I mean,
I
she's
think
for
it has
sure
potential.
She's gonna go in the second.
Yeah.
But
it has potential to
Has
crack into that
potential,
top spot.
yeah.
Let's see where the judges will put the Chinese girl after her second beautiful run. I mean, that switchback 5 on the shark fin, that definitely is gonna give
yeah,
her
and
a
here
boost.
you can see Kim hyping her up.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, greetings go out to Kim and her mom as well. She's probably watching the live stream.
Oh,
Kim
is she?
said, yeah.
Nice.
And into second with a 70.6.
All right. Nice.
Nicely done. But I mean, it's till now it's a really solid score.
But there's so many girls that
There's so
still
many-
haven't
Yeah,
landed.
and they
so
are really hungry for that
Yeah.
podium.
Marilu Poluzzi.
Sitting
for
in third,
example.
but I think she was the one slipping off that banana rail.
A little early on the
Little
banana rail
early,
and a
so-
little early on the grabs as well. So
Yeah.
let's see if she can clean it up.
But the beautiful
Oh.
nose press, 50-50.
So nice.
Love to see that.
Can she lock in? Oh,
Yes,
beautiful,
yes.
beautiful. Come on.
All right.
Now switch on the
Already
first
way
jump.
better than in first run.
Come on.
Going into
Going
the
900.
Cap 9,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Putting it down, maybe not that much grabbing, but really technical. Into that
Come
front
on,
side,
come on.
720.
It's on. It's on.
Now
Get the grab.
into that backside,
Boom!
going
With the
huge on
after
that
bang.
one.
With the after bang on that landing.
And into that front
Oh,
side,
yes.
180.
Wow.
What a run
Look
by
at that claim.
Marilu. Oh, she's for sure
Oh my
hyped
God.
on that one.
I didn't see that cap 9 coming.
No,
I'm,
me
I
neither.
gotta be honest.
But she really also the rail.
That
so
nose press,
technical.
setting herself apart with that nose press
Yeah,
for sure. And that board slide
of course
pretzel.
with that board slide. Bratz 270 out on that banana rail.
I think she's just a little bit
Yeah,
in the
she's
struggle zone with that fucking
with the
grabs.
grabs.
Like,
I mean, the spins were so nice, but really has to hold on a bit
Yeah.
more to that grabs.
my guess is that the judges are gonna deduct her
Yeah,
for
for
those
sure.
grabs. But I mean, nevertheless, like at the end of the day, that was a really, really nice run. Like we've had a cab 900 on that first jump. We had a frontside 720. Yeah,
And
she's gonna improve,
yeah.
but not enough for an improvement in the rank. 69.20.
But still, like, if you go up 11 points,
It's good. That's
for
really
the
good.
points and
securing her
everything.
spot even more in that third rank currently. Now we have Courtney Rummel, who had a heater but went down on that last jump.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's
But
see if she
really
has.
had such a nice run with that front side 360 out off that first rail.
Come on, Courtney.
And
Get
now
it done.
into that backside 180 out of the big shootout rail. Coming in, switch into that first jump. Into that cap, underflip.
Super nicely done.
Such
With
a
the tail
nice
grab
trick.
as well.
Yeah, really holding on to that grabs. Into the back.
Come on.
Ah, no, couldn't put it down.
Oh, she can't believe it herself.
Yeah, really.
Oh, I was looking forward to the
such
double
a
again.
nice rider to watch. Unfortunately, couldn't put down her runs. She's gonna be frustrated for sure.
That's the snowboarding game right there.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some. But shout out to Courtney for throwing that frontside double 900 in her first run. And look at that beautiful cap underflip. Wow. Styling.
And on the first run, she even got the tail grab longer. Like, that was just a beauty of a run to watch.
Yeah, and DNI did not improve in run number 2. Unfortunate for Courtney Rummel, but next up in the Stargate, Swiss lady, we got Ariane Buri. And she already competed in the World Championships and had a solid show. And she's riding so solid in the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, it was uncharacteristic, that fall in that first run.
I hope she's gonna pull it together right now.
Beautiful.
Backflip. Best trick on the rails for sure, in my opinion. 50 back, 180 out. Very nicely done on the banana rail. Now coming in switch.
Braking.
Come on, Ari. Give it all you have right now.
Frontside 500. I know,
Cap 540,
cap
540.
Sorry. Into the frontside 360 going
Steezy.
big. Really holding on to that grab the whole jump.
Backside 7, come on!
Yeah, put it down.
Boom.
Yes, going big on that one as well. Into the shark fin.
Crippler, easy.
Put it down. Yes!
Yeah, let's go, Ari Buri.
Nice full pull from Ari.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful.
Relief. That was a relief for me. Oh
yeah,
my God.
for me as well. Was getting nervous as longer as the run went on.
Beautiful cap 540 right there.
Yeah, into the frontside 360.
With the nose bone. I mean, she's styling it so hard on that frontside 360, which I love. And the back 7 proper grab.
Really, proper grabs. And that crippler.
Wow. Respect on that crippler.
Yeah.
That shark fin is definitely a scary feature.
Yeah, and here you can see she's exhausted. It's such a hard course.
That's so relatable right now.
Yeah.
I can definitely
But
feel
also
it.
such a big stone fell off her shoulder.
For sure. And I mean, to be honest, I think Ariane Buri could have done a front 7 on that second jump, but she was playing the strategy game, so putting down a clean top to bottom run is definitely important.
And now 86, putting in her in 4th. Yeah, so the judges really wanted to see that front 7.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, still a great show.
It's a solid score.
Yeah, great show from Ari Buri in the top 5 for now.
And now we got Shiryu Xiong from China dropping in for her second. Also didn't pull down that first run, so all in for that second one. But I mean, wow.
Oh my God, beautiful fluid on that front side 360 off.
Can't go any better than that. Also the back 180
with style.
With style coming in switch into that first jump. Switch backside
540.
540, yeah.
Beautiful.
Coming in forward into that front side. 720. Oh, coming in short, but does a 180 off the knuckle, but now has to revert.
Yeah.
And that's basically like a fall for the judges. So sadly, couldn't put down her second run.
That is so tough.
Yeah.
But I think it's like, as we said before, there is some wind, and the wind is constantly changing the direction, so it's super confusing for all the riders to judge the speed correctly. And unfortunately for Shirui Xiong, she is not going to improve upon that 23.4 in her first run, and she is going to stay in that 7th position for now. Next
and now
up,
we got Evi Poppe and she had a heater of a run. But
I think she actually
got the hand drag or
no,
something.
that was Melissa Pepperkamp. She needs to clean it up right now. She definitely has the potential. Had great rails like this one, cab one on, 3 out, perfect execution. So she needs to clean up those jumps to make it into the top 3 or potentially going into the top spot. Frontside 180 off that shootout rail. Now Luca, what do we have on the jumps?
Yeah, she's coming in that switch backside 360. Wobbling a little bit. Hard trick though into the cab. 500 going really big, and there she also got the grab better than on the first one into that back 720
with the tail grab. Beautiful.
Hard to do. Nice one into that front side 540 on the shark fin.
Okay. Stepping it up.
Yeah, it was a step up from the first run, but
will it be enough for the podium position?
I think she just didn't get the grabs enough.
Yeah, the switchback 3, she let go of that grab a little early.
That one was good.
Was super nice, and the back 7 with the tail grab.
Yeah, but also the tail grab
came in a little late.
Yeah,
for sure. But the shark fin once again.
Yeah,
super nice finish of that run. So it's up to the judges to position her right now. Will she go in front of Ari Buri as well?
Let's see how much. I mean, that's
it's a
28 points still, Ariane.
Will it be enough
of a cleanup?
Let's see. Oh, it was, of course, it was an improvement for her. She had a lot of sketch in that first run. I think she got pushed by the wind quite hard in her first run.
Like the cap 180.
I think she did a cab 1. Yeah. And here you have it, 65.8. So
still sitting in the
in the 5th.
Yeah, still sitting in the 5th, but got a more solid score for that. And now we got Melissa Pepperkamp.
She had a heater, and she had that hand drag in that first run, but basically laced it up. But we definitely know, or at least I know, that Melissa can step it up on that last jump as well. Here we go, Melissa Pepperkamp on course. Run number 2.
With that beautiful transfer. Pretz 2 out on that first rail. A really hard trick to do.
Switch blunt 270, perfect execution as well. Coming in switch on that first jump feature.
I think the most technical rail section there, and into that switchback 5 on that first jump.
Pushing
for speed into that
go.
front.
Lacing it.
Had troubles with that one in the run number 1.
Yes, we do. Come on.
Yes, putting it down.
Okay, now just the shark fin left. Come on, Melissa.
Put it down.
Back 5, and she puts it down. Look at that stoke right there.
Alley-ooping in that back 5.
Oh my God, I was nervous right there.
She is happy with that run.
Oh, I think that's the first back-to-back 900 combo that we've seen. And she is definitely risking it on the rails as well.
Yeah.
With that board slide pretzel on the transfer rail.
There's so much room to
fail. Yeah, it's true. And then putting in that cab 9 at the end and finishing off with a back 5 on the shark fin.
Beautiful.
For sure that's going to be an improvement, but now will it be enough to crack the top spot where we have Suzuki Momo at the moment?
Which had a really technical run with those switch tricks.
And also super clean. Momo Suzuki was super clean on her run.
It was looking like she never does something else.
Yeah.
We got an 88 for Melissa.
Look at the stoke.
She's so stoked.
Yes.
She is so stoked.
And that's what it's all about right there.
That's a really big improvement.
Oh, yes. That's sick
on this top score.
And she's on the phone.
Yeah, she's on the phone.
She's like, do I need to send it? Do I need to send it, coach? Coach is like, yes.
And she's also the last rider to drop in.
This is insane right now.
Woo! It's, I mean, the battle is on.
The battle is on right now.
The battle is on.
Momo Suzuki is the only girl that is able to change things up right now. Just got bumped out of that first spot. Let's see if she has the nerves.
We love to see stuff like this. Pushing
the battle.
Sport
it's
to
about
the limit.
Battle. Let's go. On course. First rail. 180 on, 180 out.
Beautifully done. Also really technical on the first rail.
Switch
Into
blunt 270. Now jump
coming
line.
in switch into that first jump. Into that cap. 720.
Smooth as butter as
Yeah,
well.
so
Oh
she's
my God.
still going switch into that second jump, into
Going
the switch backside.
Switchback 9 lacing
900.
it.
Oh, she's really stepping it up. Into the backside.
Oh,
720.
So solid.
So
Oh my
solid.
God.
Also on the grab and now
Finishing.
put it down. Into that front.
Oh,
No!
a little sketch on that
Get
side
that
there.
hand track, and that's, in my opinion,
I'm not sure. Let's
Like,
leave it up to
yeah,
the judges.
yeah.
I mean, it was so solid up until that last
Yeah,
feature,
it was super solid.
and
really
also
holding
stepping
on
it up.
to that melon grab there.
And that switchback 9 was
Into
so
the
nice as
indie.
well.
Wow.
Back 7
Oh,
was
the
great as
jumps
well.
were so amazing.
And just a little sketch on that landing, a little hand
Yeah,
drag.
but really got both of her hands.
Ooh, that's
in.
gonna be a tough one.
Yeah,
Ooh,
happy
that's
I
gonna
don't
be
have
tough.
to be a
Yeah.
judge.
Yeah, definitely. And also, we have to say, Melissa Pepperkamp took the transfer rail. Melissa Pepperkamp did back-to-back 900. So
Yeah.
she definitely, in my opinion, Melissa has the edge right now. But the question is, was it smooth enough for the judges
Yeah,
to give
because
her that score?
like smoothness, you talk about Momo.
Yeah, and
like-
it's the composition score that is gonna boost Momo, I think. So
yeah,
we'll,
but
we'll
maybe
see.
also gonna deduct her
For that last
hand
feature.
track.
Yeah,
because
that's
it was
possible.
not all super clean.
Oh, it's exciting right now.
Yeah.
We still haven't get any score. Here it is.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my
68, 86.4,
Oh, not
putting
enough.
her still, like, she stays on that second place,
my
but
God.
improved to that first run because she pushed the technicality to
Yes,
that second
she
run.
did. Wow, that was
Sadly,
exciting.
I think if that hat track wouldn't have been,
My
could
heart
have
is racing
seen-
right
yeah,
now.
Yeah. Oh boy, and that was it with the ladies' finals. What a final we got!
Insane.
Now we got the boys warming up for their final.
And
I
what a
mean,
show.
what a
Oh
show
my God.
that was.
Here, the total ranking. We got Melissa Pepperkamp.
On first place, Momo Suzuki on that second one, Xianon Zhang from China on that third spot, Marilu Poluzzi on that fourth, Ariane Buri, legend,
Respectively.
on fifth, yeah, and Evi Poppe sixth, Shiryu Xiong on seventh, and Courtney Rommel unfortunately couldn't put down a run on eighth place.
But in my opinion, Courtney Rommel kind of an MVP
Yeah.
in that women's start field. The only woman to put down or to try a double on that last jump. Super
Yeah,
nice
and
to see.
Like until her fails, her runs were so nice to
Super
watch.
nice, yeah.
Really going big, grabbing those grabs.
Proper, yeah.
Proper.
So
and
shout
also
out.
the underflip we didn't saw from another
Yeah,
or cap
underflip.
underflip.
And I have to say, on a jump like this big, it is so tough to do a single flip, and she did a super steezy cab underflip on that first one. So shout out to Courtney Rumble, shout out to all the ladies
Yeah.
in the start field. Great show, and to see such a performance on the highest level of slopestyle course that you can get right now. I mean, shout out to all of you. You killed it, and also we didn't have
This beautiful
any
front
major
side
crashes.
360. Yeah.
So that
We
is
just
something
had
that is
flipped
always a
out.
positive
Yeah,
thing.
I think the worst one was by Courtney where
Yeah,
she got the
that
back,
heel edge,
edge, but she also saved it really well.
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
see her pushing herself out to get the energy to the front and not on her head.
Kept it safe.
Yeah.
So shout out once again to all the girls. Really nice riding, and we're gonna have the men coming in shortly. I believe all the men get maybe 1 or 2 warm-up runs. I'm not too sure, but maybe
think-
just 1 run, and then it's go time for the men.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. On
And let's talk about the start field once again. We have so many riders. It's 20 riders in the start field for the men. We had 4
Already putting it
heats
down.
in qualifier with 20 riders in each heat at a minimum. And there's a bunch of heavy names in the final start list. For example, one of the all-time best snowboarders, in my opinion, Mark McMorris from Canada. We have Julien Mercant, one of my good homies from France. Also Romain Allemont, who took home 4th place in both slopestyle and big air world champs. And I mean, I don't really have to say anything more. Like, we have some of the best riders in the world competing today, and I am looking forward to all the action that we're gonna have in front of us.
Yeah, for sure. That's gonna be a heater of a Euro Cup final.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, just remember, if you wanna ask something, if you wanna let any comments about this live stream, tune into the YouTube live stream, and there you can interact with us, and we're happily answering your answers.
For sure.
Yeah.
Or at least we try to answer them.
Yeah, but
maybe
we also got back up by real professionals. So
that's true. That's true.
yeah.
Gotta keep it real.
All right.
Do we have confirmation? Is it just one run as a warm up?
I think so, because in the program there is not really a big
big window.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just a reshape actually. So
Okay.
maybe
Okay.
They put away the reshape for some warm up lump.
Because I think I'm not too sure. Like, of course, there's a lot of men, not that many women in comparison, but I think the course is in pretty good condition. Like, in general,
Yeah.
the snow quality is so good up here in Corvatsch. Like, it's April and we still have real snow. It's not that slushy, and I mean, it's so nice to
Yeah, I
ride.
mean, it doesn't get slushy almost to the valley station here.
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's insane.
And also, it's a north-faced place, so the sun doesn't really hit too much on it. So
But it's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's so
look at
beautiful up
this
here.
view.
Perfect. I mean, almost perfect day. We have some clouds in the sky, but actually, I believe at this point the clouds are kind of helping the snow to cool down a little bit,
Yeah.
not to warm up too much, so it stays nice and compact in the landings
yeah,
and on the
I mean,
takeoffs.
just blue is boring, and like this,
Agreed.
we are still really sunny. Like, there's no clouds who can cover up the sun till
That's
now.
true. That's true.
Now I think more of a battle is gonna be this wind, because we saw
Yeah,
it
true.
the rest of the week. It can pick up the longer the day goes, but I mean, the finals are gonna be done by lunchtime, so I think we are still in that low wind window.
I think so too, and here we just saw the Italian team watching from the side, and here you have Melissa Pepperkamp and Evie Pop, her teammate. Melissa Pepperkamp took home the W. I'm so hyped on that one, actually. Like, she definitely came through. She pulled out the back-to-back 900 combination, which I love to see, those back-to-back tricks, and she made it look so easy. And I think you just saw it right there on the knuckles. The flags are definitely flapping in the wind, so there is some side wind, which is not the biggest effect, but mentally, for me, speaking as a rider that already has ridden that course in training and in qualifying for the training, if you see those flags flapping as hard as they do right now, it doesn't matter if it's against you or with you or from the side. You see it and you definitely get affected. The most important thing, though, is that you see it and you still believe in your skill, that you still can do those tricks, because especially if it's side wind, it's probably not going to be as hard as it is from the front or from the back, but keeping that composure in your mental game, that is what it's going to set apart the good riders from the really, really good riders.
Yeah, for sure. And with the side wind here, you also got it changing slightly bit. Then it comes a slight bit from the front or from the back. So it's still gonna affect you a little bit in speed.
Yeah.
And
But just a tiny
yeah,
bit. That's
just a tiny bit.
the tough one.
But therefore, it's changing faster.
Yeah. And here we have Nikki Huber on the chairlift, looking calm and collected.
Yeah, the local legend.
Local legend. Homie used to be a shaper in Corvatsch, and now he is riding at the highest level in the world right now.
Yeah.
Stoked to see his story, and always an inspiration riding with him and just pushing the limits of what's possible.
Yeah, really a motivated rider.
Oh, yeah.
Hitting that gym, doing what's best for him.
He has so much energy, and
yeah.
he's like, I think I can say that, like, he's 30.
Yeah.
And he has more energy than some of the younger Swiss riders,
Yeah,
which
for
is
sure.
insane.
For sure.
But that's also cool because it's, for me at least, that's motivating. Like if I'm riding with Nicky Huber and I'm like,
is this already first rider on course? No.
I
No.
don't think so.
No. All right, I just got scared a little bit now because yesterday the stream started like this. We got the rider on course, and then we were like, whoa, we were talking like this, and then, whoa, give me the start list name.
A little chaotic.
Yeah. But
that's all right. That's Jay Cantor right now on the course.
Looks like, whoa.
Oh my. Oh. I think. Like speed is maybe an issue from time to time, and that's probably like the perfect example, because Jay Cantor, in my opinion, at the moment, one of the best jumpers in the world.
And I mean, huge
that
on
goes
that shark fin.
like you just saw.
We're gonna see a double.
Yeah, we're gonna see some craziness for sure.
If somebody does such a big single,
there's gonna be doubles. Don't you worry, brother. There's gonna be doubles and triples to be seen shortly, and I think that's the young American rider that I never heard of before. I think it's Liz Fedrovi? Up here maybe?
Yeah, could be. Yeah, could be that I missaw the 6.
Because I never heard of him, and I think it's his first time out here in Europe. But he had an insane show.
It's the only rider with
like it was a name on a start list that I didn't recognize, and then I all of a sudden saw him in the finals, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, that's one to look out for sure."
Oh,
okay.
Spinorama.
Oh my god.
Was that a 14?
No, that was a 10. That was a 10. A 14 on the side, it is gonna look different.
Yeah,
like crazy
you have
different.
to boost it.
Yeah, for sure.
But so fastly spun.
Yeah, still, like, just a 1080. Like, that goes to show you the side hit is definitely no joke. You gotta give it a lot of power. And depending on which side you take, in my opinion, like, I rode both sides. Looking from the top, the left side is definitely being used more, and it is in the sun, so it definitely has some more usage, and it is a little bit more flat on the top, so the right side is more angled like a real pipe, in my opinion, more difficult to ride. But in the end, if you wanna properly ride it, you gotta be a good snowboarder. Either way, like either side, it doesn't matter. Like you gotta be on point. And Rocco
going for that dub.
Oh, it's gonna be exciting. I'm so hyped to see what's gonna happen.
Local legend.
Nicky Huber, calm and collected as ever.
Yeah, not every time.
Not every time. Not every time.
Yeah. He can really go into a different mode.
Yeah, he's definitely getting focused up right now.
Has a strong mental game.
And I mean, we gotta say, Nicky Huber is in a tough position. Like he had such a long season, and I mean, world champs. Then right after World Champs, he joined us in a Euro Cup mission in Kitzsteinhorn, and then right after that, coming here, training, and I don't even know if he had a day off in the last month.
This guy just can't get a break. He's just always so
He's always on. Yeah,
I think he would just get bored if he wouldn't.
Back. Oh, okay. He needs to gas it up right now, and I think, as I said before, the wind is tricky because the side wind. You still feel the side wind, but it's not affecting your speed that much. So that's the difficult thing. Like you gotta be in that position where you say, okay, I trust it, I know that I can do it, and then to get a full pull, that's the most important thing I think right now. Like the clean top to bottom.
And also really trusting your grabs, like not letting go of your grab too early to spot the landing because you're not sure of your speed.
Exactly.
Just go for it.
Just feel it out, trust the process.
Mark McMorris, the legend of snowboarding.
Oh my god.
The most decorated rider there ever was.
Like, I mean it's crazy. He's so good.
So easy.
Front blunt 810 out. Yeah, chilling.
So it
Chilling.
looks so easy for him.
And I mean, it kind of probably is easy for him, but once again, like today, it's not the easiest conditions with the wind.
Not the easiest course as well,
Oh,
but switching up those grabs.
Yeah, he's known for that one for sure.
And I mean, that
Back
could have
12.
already been a really good
Wow.
comp run as of now, and now to
Yeah.
the shark fin.
Cap.
Into that.
Oh!
But
That's
such
gonna
a
be
sick
interesting.
axis.
I'm so excited for this finals. You cannot even believe it. Like
Yeah.
that's gonna be so interesting because it is a challenging course. Like it is a long course. You have so many different features, and in slopestyle, it's always that thing of judging. Okay, how much risk do I put in, and how much safety do I go for? Like you wanna have that perfect run, which is gonna be rewarded, but on the other hand, you want to add the difficulty to step yourself apart from the rest of the field. And in a field of 20 riders, I mean, you gotta step yourself up there.
Yeah.
Like
And they are all hungry.
they are all hungry for points.
The
like
young guys are really hungry.
the young guys,
to
the
get
old
on,
guys,
and the old guys
they're
are
all
here for
hungry.
the points. And
yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna be crazy, bro.
It's gonna
be
be a
sick.
massive
Yeah.
battle here on the slopestyle course in Corvatsch.
Starting shortly. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I can't wait. I'm really, really excited right now.
So I think the start list is the opposite of yesterday's qualifiers. So you got the winner of the qualifiers dropping in last, but we already got some big hitters early on.
For
I
sure.
mean, there's just big hitters in
There's
today's
only big
finals.
hitters. To be honest,
You
there's
can
only big
just
hitters. Yeah.
See big hitters.
Oh man, I'm so excited, like
Yeah.
really, really excited. You cannot believe this. Like last year, we've already had a crazy competition for the Euro Cup finals, for slopestyle and for big air. This year, there's a more different start field, but still like so many decorated riders out here in the finals. It's got to be a good show. Like
Yeah,
I'm
for
more than
sure.
excited to be out here for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Would have loved to be in the start field
Yeah,
myself,
of course.
but
Yeah.
happy to be not as injured as I thought I would be. So definitely
Yeah, always
making
it's
the
good
best of it.
to get a relief when you think it's worse
Yeah.
than it actually is.
For
And now
sure.
you can, like, we got the best spots to watch this
Oh yeah,
competition.
for sure.
There's no better spot on the mountain, always getting those perfect
Yeah.
views on
Shout
those
out to the
jumps.
camera team right
Yeah,
there,
and
and shout
also
out to all the other teams
Yeah,
that
to
make
the
it possible.
shapers, getting away those. Yeah, still those are pretty hard lines in this track
Yeah.
because you really have to push in your edges to get on this shark fin.
Yeah, and I think, like, you didn't really see that from that camera angle, but you maybe see it a little bit. The left side that is in the sun definitely is a little bit more
Yeah.
flat on the top right there.
That's why they put on salt right now.
Yeah,
to
to
get
keep
that
it.
ice on that quarter.
And to keep it like compact as well. Like I think there's more riders riding the left side than the right side. And the more riders that go over it, the more the quarter pipe gets used and it gets flatter and it's harder to have a clean takeoff. So that's why they put on the salt.
Oh, now
to
you can
keep it
see
compact.
Aurelio.
Oh yeah.
For doing that flat spin. He was co-commentating yesterday.
Oh,
with
was
me.
he?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool. That's
He was
sick.
sitting here
Cool.
where JJ is sitting now.
That's sick.
Really young rider, 15 years of age.
In the Sportgymnasium Davos.
Yes,
Right?
yes, he is in Davos. And here you can see the Italian guys also try to get the best view out of this course.
I mean, that looks pretty comfy right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Italian guys always got a good spot to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
The problem was just yesterday in the morning they were always standing at the fence, then I couldn't see the takeoffs anymore of the lower jumps. But all good, really chill
Okay,
guys.
I think we're ready to go, and the first rider in the start gate is Hao Yu Liu from China. Such a hard name to spell. Super sorry for that one, but let's just call him Liu. Here we go, Liu, first rider of 20 finalists on course, starting things off on the down rail, 270 on, 270 out. Perfect execution. Now coming in, switch onto the shootout. Ooh, switch lip slide, underflip 630 out. Still switch onto that first jump. Switch backside 12 to the bottom and holding
and really
on.
Landing front heavy on that one.
Oh my god, and a front side.
Oh.
No! Oh, a
Can't
little too
put it
much on the
down.
toe edge right there for
Was
Liu.
it front side 10?
Yeah, front side 10.
Yeah.
Dude, but the switch back
And now
12.
the shark fin
Going.
still showing
Oh.
the front side top 12.
Front side dub 9.
Top 9, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to judge.
Oh, that
when you
switch
get-
12 was crazy. He went to
so
the bottom of that landing. Then maybe just getting pushed a little bit too much by the wind, or maybe he thought he was, and then he opened up a little too early, landed super toe heavy, and then into the Euro carve, which is super steezy if you're super core, but out here the judges want to see the perfect landed front double 10. So unfortunately for him, 15.4 in run number 1. That's going to be a throwaway run for him, but homie has a second chance to prove his worthiness of the podium.
Yes. And maybe the last trick call of the shark fin is also the reason why JJ takes over a bit with the trick calling, because now it's just getting too much for me as a skier.
Here we go. We got Finn Bullock Womble, hybrid athlete. Homie is not only an insane snowboarder, but also a wakeboarder. Look at those rail skills right there. 50-50 hard way back to 70 swap on the transfer into the Todeo off on the shootout rail. Coming in switch, going cap 1260, cap 14 with the nose grab, lacing it
down.
Oh my goodness. Into switch backside 12 clean on that one as well.
What
Finn is
run
on a
till
tear.
now.
Going backside 1440.
To the moon.
Oh my god. Shark Finn. Oh, wow. Oh, he is hyped on that one. Look at the claim.
What a
Wow.
run this
That
was.
first rail
that
as
one.
well.
And he was transferring.
And he
like,
claimed it after the first rail as well,
and
bro. Oh my god,
I mean,
so
that
chill.
was like a hard way
Hard way back
back
270.
270
Yeah.
swap. That was such
And
an
the back
insane
14, kind of a rodeo bio
Yeah,
axis
yeah.
right there, which you don't see that often snowboarders
and
do.
the
And
grabs
huge on the
really
shark
holding
fin.
on to that grabs.
That's gonna
that-
be a big score right
yeah.
there. Like,
And that's gonna
oh my
be a
God.
hard score to give for the judges.
yeah,
because you
there's so
have
many
to
more
set-
riders.
You have to set the tone right
Yeah.
now with judging, because you got so many more really good riders coming, but that was also a heater of a run.
It's tough to put him now.
Yeah,
it's like
because
it's
you
kind of
wanna
hard.
have
Okay,
space everywhere, and
that's a really
si-
good score.
Yeah, 86.0.
Oh
what
my
a
God.
score!
that was just the second rider of
Yeah.
20 more riders to come.
Yeah,
Like,
and
oh my
like,
god.
Also, something like this sets a tone for the competition. The other riders see it.
They're gonna
the
be
other
hyped.
riders know. Oh fuck!
It's
I'm
on.
gonna have to put on a big show.
And now the next rider, we have Liz from the United States of America as well, doing a transfer back blunt 270. Super easy style on that first one now. Front blunt 450. Steezy as well. Coming in switch. Now onto that first jump, going switch backside. Ooh, switch backside 1080. Super stylish so far. Coming in switch. For jump number 2, going cap 12. Look at that style. He has so much style on all of those landings. Into the backside.
Oh, triple.
14. Putting it down with
Now the
ease.
shark fin into the.
Does he have it?
Oh,
no! Oh, he's devastated. You can see
he's
it.
so angry on himself.
Oh.
Putting down that shark fin.
Liz, come on,
And
brother.
That was Liz Fedorovsky. Learned her name as you were speaking the run.
Dude, such a stylish rider, and that's a new name for me. Like, I mean, I'm only or already 25, however you want to put it. I think for the snowboard world. I am already 25, so been in the game for a long time, and that's definitely a new name for me. But Liz putting on a show up until that last hit. Unfortunately, going down on the shark fin. Super unfortunate, because that run was steezy as hell.
Yeah, and next rider we got Ruki Tobita from Japan, dropping in for his first run of the day.
Probably one of my favorite Japanese riders, because he is always hyped and always smiling. Here we go, Ruki on course. Board slide, transfer,
and really
back
going
blunt.
for that nose press and then to the tail.
He was threading it, and into the front blunt, 8-10 out. To the bottom on that rail. That is a lot of impact to take. Now jump number 1 going cap, 1080. Beautiful stomp, keeping it so clean. Now into jump number 2, going switch backside, 1260. Boom! Ruki showing control. Into the backside, 14.
Whoa!
Landing deep, but perfect. Now shark fin to finish it off. Front side, 900, and look at the stoke.
Yes,
Yee!
yes, he's for
Let's
sure
go, Ruki.
stoked on that run.
Let's go.
What a run that was.
Oh, he is claiming
He
it
is,
hard.
Yeah, look at this first rail, really going from the nose to the tail.
That is so tough as well on that rail, like going board slide and then transferring over to another blunt slide, board
Without
slide
a
style.
spin.
Without a spin, like he's threading to hang up on that rail, because the transfer rail on top, you don't really see it from the side angle, but it's really close to the down rail where you transfer onto. So chances of hanging up there, doing a board slide on the first rail are really high. So I hope the judges are going to reward him for that trick. And I mean, it was a like super solid run. Landing deep, landing clean, landing super steezy as well.
Yeah,
like, wow.
We are nervous for the score from Ruki.
Mark McMorris doing some yoga to
And
warm
we
it
got
up. Oh, 83.4.
putting him into second place.
Wow.
Behind Finn. Yeah, but I think the first jump, he has
He can
room
step it
to
up.
step it
Yeah,
up.
for sure, for sure.
Because
He can
did
step
a
it
10
up.
there, and I think that's just not enough to
Not
play
enough,
it
yeah.
on top here. And now we got Francis.
Frank the Tank, actually.
Yeah, Francis.
Oh, switch back to a pullback. I actually did the same trick in my slope run. Shout out to you, Frank. Now into the 50-50 front side, 540 out.
Grabbing onto that board, even if it's out from a rail.
Super steezy. Also going for a cap, double 10 on that first jump. Same rotation as we see from Ruki. Into the switch back, 12 steezy grab with the tail.
And also putting down the landing really clean.
Backside 14 triple, gotta go. Oh,
putting it down.
Oof.
I thought it was gonna get close.
Front side 9 and lacing it up.
Yes.
Wow.
Solid first run.
Look at that. That's so hard. Back to on, pulling it back to regular. Oh my god. Love that trick. Cap double 10. Perfection. And then that switchback 12 has to be one of the sickest switchback 12s in the game. And the back triple, he went for it. He went deep. He had to lace it. And then the only thing right here, maybe letting go of that grab a little bit early on the shark fin. But nevertheless, he went big. He had a 14, he had a 12, he had stylish grabs, he had heavy rails. That's got to be a solid score for run number 1, for sure.
For sure, that's gonna be a good score.
Oh my god, I'm already out of breath right now.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
It's really intense to like commentate such a crazy event here.
We only had 5 riders, and it's already, my heart is like racing right now.
Yeah, and it was already racing at the women's
Yeah,
comp.
and now it's even harder. It's like 80.4 for Frank the Tank. I believe he has potential to step it up a little bit, or maybe clean up that shark fin. Next rider on course, we have Ville Jukkola from Finland.
Oh, that
He's
was a
the
proper-
ninja.
Proper spelling by JJ.
Trying my best here, doing the
Ooh.
transfer 50-50 to 50-50 360 out. Into the up rail, going lip slide under flip with a melon grab, styling it out. And I think he's gonna go crazy right now. Oh, he's going cap. Okay, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I thought also backside,
yeah.
switch backside, but
Cap 1080 on the first one, lacing it up perfectly. Now going
No.
switchback. Oh my god, the takeoff!
oh,
What?
how was he able to land that?
Oh my
He
god!
slipped away so much, but
And he's
goes
going for
on.
the 14 as well. Holy crap!
into the
Backside 900.
900,
Oh,
but
Ville!
no, couldn't put it down. But what? How could he put down that slip away from
Dude.
the takeoff?
Can we get a replay on Ville's second jump? That
Yeah.
was insane.
That was insane.
I mean,
he really
switchbacks-
didn't got any airtime. He just
Switchback
went out
16
straight.
still. Like he,
Yeah.
I think he missed the takeoff a little bit. He went too early.
Oh, this one was so beautiful. Also,
Rail
that
section,
one, rail
beautiful.
section was perf.
And the first jump as well. Cap
Yeah.
10, perfection. And then
And
switch
then
backside. Oh,
No,
not as
could-
much amplitude, but still getting it done. And then the frontside 14, wrapping it around in the end. And here, where it went wrong, just a little too big on that side hit. And the landing of the side hit, or shark fin, whatever you want to call it, it's not that long. So you gotta snipe the landing to get that perfect angle. And Ville, unfortunately,
And
not
also
able
not that steep.
to lace it. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
that steep. You gotta be perfect on that shark fin.
And now we got Noah Victor from Germany.
He had a season so far, like Locks Open, I think third place at Locks Open. Super sick, I think first World Cup podium for him this season, and now in the Euro Cup finals, 50-50 transfer, front blunt, 270 out. Perfect on that first rail. Board slide,
Beautiful.
pretzel, 630 with the underflip axis into the
Really
switchback.
grabbing the board.
Switchback 12, perfection right there.
Yeah, really holding on to that grab.
Going backside. 16 on jump number 2.
Changing up that grabs in the 16
Is he
as
gonna go
well.
cap 16? He's gonna go cap 12, but to the bottom. Perfect. Oh my god. Okay. Noah Victor
Into
is
the
on. Front
double.
double 9. Yes. Stoked. He's stoked.
Yeah, what a run by
Let's go.
Noah. Look at this first rail really popping out. This
Really
270.
solid.
Also here into that Prat 6.
Super nice. And the switchback 12. Absolute perfection right
Like
there.
holding on to that grabs.
And this one
and
with the
here
grab switch.
changing.
Wow. I'm impressed by that run.
Yeah. Like on every jump, really holding on to that grab. Also
Just
here
solid.
to the end.
Yeah, just perfect.
Perfect run.
Perfect run. And I think he still has...
That 16.
He has
on
a
the
16
last.
on the last. Yeah, he can step it up. And I mean, there's always different approaches to slopestyle runs. For example, I think if I would be in a position right now where I'm in the slopestyle finals of the Euro Cup finals, I probably would go all in both runs. So already lace it in the first run and go all out.
Yeah.
But Noah right now, he went like maybe 90%.
Oh, and it's a 89 for Noah taking over that top spot. Yeah, but it was so clean and still
I mean,
big
rewarding him for
tricks.
that, yeah.
Yeah. So the judges really want to
Oh my
see
god.
clean perfection, top to bottom.
Wow.
And
I'm
I mean,
impressed. And I think the
when
grab
he's gonna
swap
do
on the
a
back
16
16.
there,
Yeah.
he's gonna be so on.
Okay,
for that
next
top
rider,
spot.
we got Kira Kimura. Backside
Whoa!
360 on pretzel.
Pretzeling that
In-
180.
Dude,
That's
doing that
so
in a slope
technical.
run, that is tough. Into the switch. Oh, switch blunt, underflip, 630 out. Kira Kimura.
I mean, the first rail was like a movie part.
Oh, switch back 12 to the bottom. How did he hold on to that one? Into jump number 2, going mellow. Frontside 900. Okay. Maybe he was not sure if he had the speed.
Oh,
And
but
go!
not mellow.
Not mellow on the third jump. Cap 16 on that last one. Into the double backside rodeo.
What
Kira.
beautiful trick.
Wow.
What a run, but he
Oh
can
my
really
God.
step up that second jump.
Yeah.
I think it was.
He like that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like insane
I mean,
on the rails.
I mean, the first rail was like in a movie part.
Yeah, and then the up rail perfection as well into the huge switchback 12. And then here just a front 9 to set himself up for that last jump, which was like, Oh my god, that was insane.
That was insane.
Cap 16, and then
so
this one as
easy.
well, back double rodeo out of the shark fin. That is tough to do.
Yeah, but
like,
such a beautiful trick. I think
Mwah.
it's the most fluent trick out of a shark fin.
Yeah, but
because
it's
the takeoff is sending you that way, but therefore it's really hard.
it's hard to judge
pull.
it, like
Yeah.
to give it enough or to
Yeah.
give it not enough. Like that is it's a small scale
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
have to hit the perfect spot.
Yeah.
And he laced it so nice. But I'm gonna be curious to see where the judges are gonna put Kira Kimura, because as we said before, he went a little mellow on that second jump, but the rest of the run was like boom.
Perfection, yeah.
That was boom.
So yeah, let's see. I mean, the 9 was also done to perfection, but I
Of
think
course.
it's just not enough in a comp like this today.
Yeah.
and here you can see it at
That makes sense,
72.6.
for sure.
Yeah, would have went the exact same way as the judges.
Oh my god, what a competition already.
Yeah.
And next up in the Stargate we have Dima, aka Dimitro Luchkin. I think I pronounced his name correctly. Let's just call him Dima because he's a good homie of mine. He is from the Ukraine and he's training with Team Germany. Such a nice kid and definitely one to look out for right now. Transfer lip slide 270 out to perfection. Now coming into the shootout rail, board slide pretzel 630 out.
Really nicely done.
Perfectly
Stomping
done.
that landing, setting him up for the first jump.
Switch backside. Oh, switch back 12. A little off axis right there. You could see it from the beginning. I think he was really trying to muscle it around. Didn't really get the takeoff he was looking for. Unfortunate for him, not quite the run he was looking for. I believe we're gonna see a switch 12 and a 14 into a back triple 14 and the back rodeo
Back
at the end.
rodeo.
Whoa.
Had a different axis than we saw
Yeah,
before.
more flat than
Yeah.
the other one, which is super hard to do in my opinion.
Yeah, in skiing that would be like a flat or a rodeo, flat spin or rodeo.
Yeah, yeah. Just not getting that proper axis on the switch backside 12 on that first jump. Unfortunate for Dima, but he and all the other riders that didn't lace up their runs yet, they have a second run, they have a second chance to show their best riding.
Oh boy, it's gonna be so packed up there in those scores.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we got Nicolas Huber, aka Huber Cup. He is calm and collected.
The local
Keep it
legend.
easy, homie. You got this. Okay. Nicky Huber on course. Cab 1 on. Front blunt 270 out.
Really technical
Oh my
on
god.
that first rail.
And now this rail as well. Super tech for him. Perfect
Whoa.
on that. 180 on. Switchback 5 out.
Nice one, Nicky.
And he's taking a different approach on that first jump than the rest of the guys. Going back 14 on that first one. Lacing it.
Nice
Come on,
one.
brother.
Did
Now.
he do a double grab?
Yeah, double nose grab
Nice.
into the front side. 12. Lacing it up as well.
Yes, come on.
We gotta see the 14 right now. Go all out, brother. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cap 14.
Pulls it around.
Let's go, Hubi. Last feature, switchback 9. Lacing
Yes,
it up
Nicky.
and claiming it. Yes, bro.
Yepa.
Let's
Really
go.
nice run, especially that 14 on that first jump
Yeah.
with the double nose grab.
Really nicely done.
Didn't saw another rider doing a 14 yet on that first
Nope,
jump.
we
and Also
didn't.
this rail section, really
Wow.
technical.
One of the only riders that is choosing that banana rail in the beginning, and the back 14 double nose, front double 12 is a trick you also don't see that often. Maybe releasing the grab a little
Yeah,
early
but
on
he
that
really
cap
had to
14.
pull
He had
around.
to, yeah.
Didn't got quite the pop he wanted on the takeoff.
I mean, he's gonna get a little bit deducted by that, by the judges for the grab, but still,
But
it's
it's-
better to lace the run perfect
Yeah.
than to have a huge
And I mean,
bobble on the
he had
landing.
to grab, just didn't had it for a long.
Yeah,
so I think
yeah.
it's not gonna be that big of a deduction.
I don't think it's gonna be enough for the top spot,
No.
but it's a solid score to start off
Yeah, he's
his
for
finals.
sure gonna go up to the solid
All right,
scores.
top 5 for now.
78.6 for Nicky.
All right.
He knows what he has to clean up.
Yeah, he
I
does.
think that's also nice as a rider when you know what
Where you
mistakes,
can improve, yeah.
expect as, yeah.
Oh
Now
boy.
we got Romain Allemand
And
from
that guy,
France.
that kid, I have to say, you gotta watch out for him. He's such a technical rider. Starting things off with a frontside 270 on, pullback to switch, if I'm not mistaken. And a cab 270 on, 810 out.
Yeah,
So he's coming in. Oh, he's a regular rider. So
Yeah.
that was a frontside 270 on, 810 out. Into the switchback 12. Now coming in switch into jump number 2. Go and switch backside
Whoa!
16. Oh my god,
What a
winging it around.
heater.
Going frontside. Frontside 1260. Okay, keeping it a little bit more mellow, I think. He has more in the tank on that
Whoa!
one. And then, ooh,
That's
into
like a misty rotation.
yeah, that was a Todio.
Todio.
So off the toes rodeo and also a switch off the toes rodeo, which is super technical to do. So I think that was a cap 270, hardware cap 270, pull back to switch into the
And here's
270 on.
so
I mean,
clean composure.
oh my god, like heavy run right there. And then frontside 12 double with the tail. Comparing to the rest of the run, definitely more mellow than the other two jumps, but still like, wow.
Oh, but I love this Todio on the shark fin.
Getting
Really-
variety as well with that
yeah,
one.
really nobody else does this trick, I think, or as of till now,
Yeah.
we didn't saw it. Let's see, maybe there is some other riders going for this approach, but it's really unique and
It's
hard
a
to
really
do.
hard trick for sure. Like, I have to agree with you on that one. It's already hard enough to ride the shark fin properly, and then doing such a technical trick, it's definitely tough. Like, I haven't done that yet. Might do it in the future. Who knows?
On a
But
slushy day, trying it.
hopefully. But yeah, I mean, wow, we're halfway through the riders right now, and we've already seen so many crazy runs. And Romain Allemand getting an 84 even for his first run. But I tell you
Next
this
up-
much, he can step it up. And this guy,
Now we got a legend.
oh my god, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I would have never thought to see Mark McMorris in a Euro Cup.
When I looked
But
at
it's
the
an
start list,
honor.
I thought I was dreaming.
It's an honor to see him out here. And I mean, nevertheless, Mark McMorris, he's still a hungry rider that wants to get it all.
Yeah.
And he's out here hunting those points now. Mark McMorris, one of the most
With the cap,
steezy riders, like,
270
come on, oh
two
my God.
forward. On the
super
first
sick.
rail.
And now the 810 out with the melon grab, solid as ever.
Really solid.
Coming in switch for the first jump, going switch backside 1260. He can do that in his sleep, looking as chill as ever. Going into the front side, going front side triple.
Whoa! Such a hard trick
Oh
to
my
do.
god, frontside triple in the first run and into the backside 1260, super chill. Will we see the cap double? Yes, going huge. Oh no!
A little bit too huge on that shark
Oh,
fin.
McMorris going down on the shark fin. That is
You
so
can
not
see
like him.
Also for a rider as
Decorated as him. He's a veteran in the field for sure. Like, wow.
A shark fin is just hard
But
to
this
judge.
one, the front triple to
And you come
perfection.
in so blind out of that front
I mean,
triple.
I've been doing front triples 4 years ago, and that trick is no joke. Like,
Yeah.
every time you do that trick, I mean,
heart
at
is
least for me,
thumping.
I'm scared. I'm
Yeah.
definitely scared. That's the toughest and most scary trick you can do, and he just pulls it out like nothing.
Yeah.
But Mark McMorris, once again, I think in
Even
almost
with
all
the
the
fall,
comps,
he got a pretty
yeah, he got a
good
good score, like a 27 for a failed run.
Yeah, it's the best failed run so far.
But you gotta say, Mark McMorris, they call him the closer for a reason, because he is so good with pressure, and I'm most certain that he's gonna lace up a heavy run in that second round.
For sure.
Next up, we got Julien Mercant from France, one of my good homies, and currently sitting in the top spot for the Euro Cup overall ranking, so has potential to take home that wildcard spot for the World Cup next season. Starting it off heavy with a oh my god, rail section, whoa, so good. Transfer, board step pretzel, cap 270 on, 450 out on the banana rail, and then keeping it a little bit more mellow with a cab double 10.
And it's so hard to go with the front board on the banana.
It is. And then into the switchback 12.
Pumping for speed.
Now look at this
third.
one. Signature Julia. Whoa! No! Too big!
Went to the bottom line
Oh,
there. And
he is
frustrated.
bummed. Yeah, he is so bummed.
Really frustrated.
Ah!
Right now. I mean, it's such big emotions if
Yeah.
you put so much risk into that run. And then if you just can't put it down.
I mean, this, like the rail section was perfect. And doing a cab 270 on, 450 out on the banana rail is so tough. And comparing it to the other riders, like...
And look at this.
Whoa.
Really grabbing.
That's what
like
sets him
backside
apart.
there.
It's like a back double 40 nose to tail grab, and then he tweaks the tail grab in a way nobody else is doing it.
Yeah,
so
it's almost like the touch of a backside air.
yeah, it is. It kind of is, but
like
it's
on the
I
wrong
think
side.
It would be a switch backside air if you would treat it as that, but like it's a crazy trick no matter what. And this guy also had a heater of a season. He is literally on fire. His helmet has blue flames on it. Leo Framarin, also known as Beach Boy or Managgio, charming Italian youngster.
And the Italians are really
Dude, they're coming in. They're coming in
really
super
coming.
hot.
The last few years we saw so much progression in this region. And now dropping in for his first run of
Here
the
we
day.
go. Going for the transfer rail, easy board slide, pretzel out on the transfer rail, nicely done. Going for the banana rail, ooh, very technical, cab one on, pretzel, frontside 360 out, I believe. Now going for, frontside 14, a little bit over-rotated right there, but still holding on to the landing, going for backside 900. I think he was just trying to keep it safe right there. Now coming in switch to the last jump, going cap 1440, putting it down. Very nicely done so far, and into the switchback 9. Lacing that first run, I think not quite how he was planning to do it, but still it is always nice to put something down in that first run for sure. Here you can see that beautiful frontside 14 again, a little bit over rotated, holding on super nicely though. And then the cap 14 to finish it off on the jump line into the switchbacks at 900. Putting one down, getting a solid score. He's waving. Yes, he's saying hello.
Hello.
Hello, Managgio. That was a nice run, but you know you gotta step things up. 68 for now, and that's gonna put him into 8th position. So landed a run, but definitely has potential to clean things up and to lace a heavier run. Next up we got Yuto Miyamura from Japan. And I mean, every time we have a Japanese rider in the start field, you're expecting a firework.
Whoa!
As we see it already on that first rail. That was a switch blunt, swapping it over to front board, and whoa, board slide pretzel 630 out. Not quite locking it in properly, but still going for it. Insane. Cap 1260 on the first jump, lacing it perfectly. Backside.
Whoa!
16
20.
Oh my god, he is on one right now. Go and switch back on that last jump. Go and switch backside 16. Back to back 16. Oh my god.
It's just crazy.
Shark
And
fin,
now-
lace it up. Come on. Front double 10 and he laces it up.
What a run.
Oh my goodness.
That
And
was
that's where it's at right now. We have 12 and a back-to-back 16-20 combination. Like, come on. Maybe a little bit sketchy on those rails, like not locking it 100% cleanly, but the jump section, cap 12 to absolute perfection. Backside 16-20 on that second jump. Beautiful execution, and a switch backside 16-20 to pair it up like...
Here you can see What a level we got today. Back-to-back 16s in a Euro Cup.
I'm speechless right now.
That's just crazy.
And the frontside double on the side hit, that is so hard to do. Like,
I think
you come in
it was
so
the biggest
blind.
rotation, the 10 we saw today.
So far. I think Liz,
so far,
the American, also tried. And
Yeah.
so deserving.
Yeah.
91. First rider to crack into the 90s in today's final, and definitely deserves a score like that. Oh my goodness, Yuto Miyamura absolutely lacing it up. And next up from the United States of America, we got Brooklyn the Priest. Kind of a teammate of mine because he's riding for Dimito as well. So stoked to see him out here in Corvatsch. Let's see what he has in store for us. Such a talented up-and-coming rider from the United States. Such a nice kid as well. Stoked to see him out here as well in the Euro Cup finals. Focusing up.
Let's see what he's got for his first run. He's hyped.
Let's
Drop
go,
it
Brooklyn.
in.
Come on, boy. Starting things off, I believe, on a transfer. Oh, frontside 270 transfer, which is so hard to do. Into the board slide, underflip, 630 out, perfect execution. Grabbing it with a stale fish, now coming in switch to that first jump, going cap, 1080, perfect landing. Now switch backside, go and switch backside, 16, lacing it
20.
perfect. Will we see
back to back into the backside?
14 to the bottom, lacing it up though. Oh my goodness.
And now to the shark fin.
Going frontside 1080 and he laces it up. Look at that stoke right there.
What a run.
Oh my god.
And it's so hard to spin a flat 1080 out of that
on the shark fin. Yeah, it is so tough. And oh my god, I'm speechless.
Yeah,
like,
maybe didn't got the grab on the shark fin that well.
Let's see if we can see a closer look.
Yeah, we're gonna
switch
get
back 16 was perfect though.
And
back
also
14.
The 14 to the moon, really landing down there.
Yeah, he had to muscle it around at the end right there. You can see it.
He tried to hold on for longer but slipped out of it.
But I mean, other than that, like he's gonna go into the top 5 at least, in my opinion. Like, that was a heavy run, and also the rails with a 270 swap on the transfer. That is so hard to do. Like, put some respect on that transfer rail. Like, it is not easy.
Technical.
Shout out to Brooklyn the Priest for lacing up that first run. Like, homie was stoked as ever. That was so sick to see.
For sure.
And
he can be stoked. That was
can be
really
stoked for
nice
sure.
Run.
I mean, he knows where he can clean it up already.
Yeah.
Like the shark fin is definitely
and we see the shark fin is a big criteria in today's competition.
It is.
Because
if you lace it up properly, you get rewarded. But if you don't,
and we saw a lot of short grabs on that shark fin, going like misjudging the speed on the shark fin. It's really
it's a win or lose situation.
It's like
the key feature.
Yeah, and we see
into 5th place. Okay, he definitely got deducted, but I mean, an 83.6 gives you the 5th place at the moment.
I mean, if you compare it to the runs which
insane.
are above him, they were also all really crazy,
really on point for sure.
It's like today, in today's competition, I'm really happy I'll be talking and not judging.
Yeah, for sure. And next up, Jake Cantor from the United States of America, and an absolute powerhouse in my opinion. I believe one of the most consistent and most powerful jump riders in the world right now. Out here hunting the points. Here we go, Jake Cantor on course, choosing the transfer rail, doing a little 50-50 transfer lip slide 270. Steezy as ever. Now onto the shootout rail, board slide, pretzel 630 out, perfect rail section. Now coming into that first jump, what's it gonna be? Going cap 1440. Okay, 14 on the first jump, lacing it up.
Coming in switch,
going switch backside, 1260, perfect execution, and I know that he is gonna go big right here. Backside 1800! Oh my god! Was it an 18?
Yeah,
actually?
I think so, because... Yeah.
And a front side double 9. Oh my God! Was it an 18?
It
That
was
looked super
yeah,
chill.
we have to watch the rewatch, but
Okay, I
think for
I
a
don't want
14
to say,
it was a bit too chill.
but for an 18 it was very chill as well. Oh, was it an
Oh,
18? Oh, I haven't
think
been
so.
in the commentator booth for so long. I'm kind of off my counting game right now. I mean, the rail section flawless, cap 14, beautifully done, switchback 12, and I know for a fact that Jake has a switchback 16.
Oh no, we don't got a close up on that.
Can we get a
last
close up
one.
of that last jump? Is that possible? Was it a backside 18? I think we're definitely going to see it in the score because he laced the run perfectly, and if he has an 18, I think he's going to get a big score. And honestly, like, in my opinion, I saw him do so many 18s on that last jump, like, that could have been an 18 for
Yeah,
sure.
and I mean, he just makes it look so easy.
Here we
And
go.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was an 18.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and it looked so easy for him.
Look, and the grab. He holds the grab
Perfect.
till the last quarter of spinning
It's insane.
on an 18.
I told you, he's one of the most explosive and most consistent jumpers. Like that back 18, he knows it like the back of his head. Like, oh my goodness. Jake Cantor putting on a clinic right now.
And
And
so interesting where the judge is gonna put him.
I believe...
Score-wise.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That is so deserving right now.
93.2.
And you know what's crazy? He can still step it up. He has a switchback 16, and I mean, now he's chilling. Like he's in the top spot with a 93. He has a laced run. I mean, now he can go all in.
Yeah.
So run
Yeah,
number
for
2
sure.
is gonna be even more crazy than this one.
Yeah, and
Next
he can't
up.
sit back.
Next
because
up,
there is-
Rocco, the rockstar Jameson from New Zealand. Had his X Games premiere this year in Big Air. Oh, beautiful transfer to the backside lip slide to switch. Now going crazy on the up rail. Cap 270, 450 out. Not easy to do a 270 onto that up rail because it's kind of a steep one. Now into the cap 14, mirroring that trick like Jake Cantor did before him. Into switch backside 1260, having a little bit of trouble with the speed. Does he have the power for the last jump? Going backside 14, lacing it up. Nicely done
Now
by
into
Rocco.
the shark fin.
Key feature.
Top
And
9.
stomping it. All right.
Beautiful frontside top 9. And
Whoa,
oh, what a
with
butter.
the butter. Rockstar attitude right there.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was also a rockstar run.
Oh,
had
yeah.
a little trouble with the speed on that second jump, but otherwise.
I mean,
Was-
the cap 270 on
and
450
you saw
out.
that little tap on the 450.
Yeah,
So
really
sick.
nice. Showing control. Backside 14, so switch 14, switch 12, back 14, and a double 9 on the jump features. That is a solid run.
Yeah.
Very solid, and I'm very
and now
curious
it
to
gets
see.
harder and harder
I
for
mean,
the judges.
It's just the first run, and we already have a 93.2. Like, oh boy,
Yeah,
it
but
is
it
tough.
was also like
It was
we
an
ca-
insane run.
yeah,
Like,
we
it's a
see
back
runs
18 in
today
there. It's a
which,
back 18.
like it's a miracle.
Holy moly. Okay, let's see where the judges put Rocco after this first run. Oh my goodness, I am really, really excited. I mean, I'm gonna be cooked after this.
Oh
swim.
yeah, for sure.
gonna
I'm
be
so
cooked.
happy that it's just
Ugh.
till lunch today because it's intense.
It's
and
intense.
It's my
It's really
fourth day
intense.
now. So
Fourth day in a row.
yeah.
I mean, I've been there. I know how you feel.
Yeah,
I know how you
you've
feel.
made marathons last
Yeah.
year in your injury, so yeah, it's really
I mean, it's an easier job than riding, and probably also easier than judging. But it's still like it's so much excitement, so much emotion.
excitement, and you still have to focus so hard on the tricks, like
yeah.
what is he doing, and really have to.
You gotta be on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You gotta be on it for sure. Enough
So-
talk about our job.
Yeah.
Let's see where the judges put Rocco.
And
Okay.
83.6, putting him into 6th place.
Oh my God, that's heavy. Nicholas Huber, currently our boy, in 10th place with a landed run.
And now
That
we
is
got
tough.
Kaito Ikonose from Japan.
another powerhouse from Japan on course right now. Dropping in switch, cap 270, pulling it back super hard. Keeping it gangster on that first rail. Now into the lip on underflip 630 out. Coming in his regular stance going.
Whoa! That was a pullback.
Backside double 10 with a pullback, keeping it to 9 into the cap 12. Ooh. A little trouble with his edging on the landing, but holding on, going frontside on the last one, frontside 14.
How was he able to pull that around?
Oh my god, barely making it, but holding on into the back double rodeo.
And sadly putting his hands down there.
It was a landed run, but you can see in his body language he is stoked to land it, but he is not 100% happy with that run.
Yeah, I mean, just a little, not enough airtime on those jumps.
It wasn't quite the 100% run right there. Like, it was a laced run, but not 100% what he wanted.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a heater of a run.
This one, like,
but compared to the field.
Dude, the backside 1080 pullback, that is a technical one. And I think he just had a little trouble with the takeoffs on jump number 2 and 3, just a little early.
Do you see a lot of pullbacks in snowboarding?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
like I was surprised on that one.
Skier style trick.
And also, I think the more common pullback is a cap double 9 pullback, which is definitely easier. Yeah. And as you can see, the judges are definitely deducting him a little bit for the sketchiness here and there. So rank number 13, if he can clean it up, I think he definitely has potential to get up there because he has such a different run with that pullback and the double rodeo on the side hit.
But other ones did 14s on that jump. So
I know.
It's hard to judge. Is it easier to do a pullback or a 14?
I think on difficulty-wise, like the single feature, he's gonna get a less of a score, and composition-wise, he's gonna get a bigger score because of variety. But now,
Yuko Kimura from
my
Japan.
god, cap 1 on, frontside lip slide, pretzel, super tech on that first rail, and a cap 270 on 8-10 out.
Crazy technical on that.
That was basically switchback 12. What? Oh my god, I am speechless once again. I'm sorry. Backside 14.
Just didn't quite got the rotation around.
Yeah, kind of missing the pop on that second jump. Once again, a little early on takeoff, so not able to get the amplitude for the back 14. Unfortunate for him. Yeah, but here, I think that is so hard to do.
It's so hard.
That's this right here. I'm speechless on this trick. Like, wow.
That was so much spinning.
Oh, was it a switchback 16 on the first? It could have been a switchback 16. Oh, but I was stuck on that first rail.
Yeah,
I was really stuck on that first rail. So throwaway score for Kimura Yuto from Japan, and that was it for the first run of the men's final. And oh boy, have we seen rotations? Current standing.
Almost dizzying.
Yeah, like Jay Cantor deserves to be in first spot with a perfect run. 14, switch 12, 18, Yuto Miyamura with back-to-back 1620s. Noah Victor in third place with a solid run, setting him apart with that back 16 double grab. And Finn Bullock-Womble, the second rider to drop in, still in the top 5, which is super nice for him.
Yeah. Oh and my also, god. But like the show was big until the very last place of this field.
It's insane. Like all the riders have still potential to crack into that top spot. Like, I mean, the top 2 qualifiers are on the last page right now. We have Yuto Kimura. Oh no, sorry, Ikinose landed his run, but still, he has so much more potential to show a clean run. Like, there's a lot to be said. It's not over until it's over. And next up, we have Liu.
Hayu Liu from China dropping in for his second run, and he has
some work to do. He needs to put something down right now. Went down on the front side double 10 in that first run on jump number 2, and I think he's gonna go all in right now because he has nothing to lose. Going 270 on, 270 out on the down rail with a little gap onto it. Coming in switch. Going switch, blunt, underflip 630 out.
Coming off a little early on those rails.
Little slip off to the side, but still keeping it together. Switchback 12, nicely done. Now tucking for speed. Is he going front 10 again? Yes, frontside double 10.
Oh, and it looks
putting
so
it down.
slow on the jumps this size.
I think the snow is warming up, so it's kind of getting a little bit more tough to make it over the jumps, but still lacing that back 12 on jump number 3. Frontside 9. Sorry, cap, double 9, and lacing a solid run.
Yeah,
nevertheless, it was a super nice run, but
yeah,
we've seen so many crazy runs already with insane rotations.
Like, you just can't compete with tricks like this.
Yeah, with the 12.
Yeah.
I mean, it's solid. Like, it's a really nice show.
Solid run.
But 12, 10, 12, that's not going to cut it for any crazy result. But nevertheless, he can be stoked on his riding. Like, he laced a run. And also, after not lacing that first run, coming back and lacing his second run, that is always a win.
Yeah,
no matter the outcome, no matter the ranking you get in the end. If you lace a run,
he's
you won.
a pretty young rider.
So what is his
204?
Oh yeah, he is young, so he has a lot of time still.
Yeah. But you also got now I see that you got 2009s in this field. It's your friend.
Oh yeah, Dima. Is it Dima? Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, Dima is a youngster.
The winner of yesterday's qualifiers is a 2008.
Oh my God.
So yeah, there is a lot.
I mean,
of young guns.
It's a solid score for Leo, 67. Nice that he was able to put it down.
Yeah,
and now we have Finn Bullock Womble, the hybrid athlete, not only professional snowboarder, but a professional wakeboarder as well. So his season basically never ends. Already had an insane first run. 50-50 backside 270, hard way transfer.
Hard to do.
Hardest rail trick in my opinion in the whole field. Now going for the lip slide under flip, Todio axis style out into the first jump. Going cap double 14, but just a little too big.
Too much sauce on that one.
And now the waiting game begins for Finn Bullock Womble. He's sitting in 4th place, just outside of that podium. But is it gonna be enough to keep him in that 4th spot, or will we see some swaps in the ranking?
I mean, there is so much heavy hitters still to come, which didn't put down their first run or want to improve from their first run.
I mean, it's going to be a firework from now on. It's going to be crazy. They're going to go all in. If I don't see all the riders go all in, I'm disappointed because, I mean,
for sure.
It was already a crazy show. And this guy, a new name for me, Liz Fedorovsky, dropping in for a second run, and he already had a pretty nice first run.
Fedorovsk.
Okay, Liz, super steezy rider, transfer, blunt, 270 out, very nicely done, with the stees on all of his rails, front blunt 450 out, maybe a little bit early off to the side, but still lacing it up. Now switch backside double cork 1080 with the after bang. Love that.
Switch.
Going cap 1260. Perfect, and lands it like it's nothing. Now he has to pull it together. Backside 14. Come on, Liz.
Yeah!
A little backseat in that landing. Not as perfect as in first run. Going for the frontside 1080 and again.
This shark fin.
It's no joke.
The troublemaker of the day for sure.
Oh, that's a tough call for Liz. Unfortunate for him not improving his score. But nevertheless, he can be stoked to be out here in today's final because, in my opinion, that was not a Euro Cup. Like, that was an open World Cup with so many heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Like, insane level of riding also during qualifications.
And now we got Ruki Tobita, which had a great run, but still sits in that 8th spot. He wants to be there.
He can send it a little more for sure. Board slide transfer. Oh, not quite locked in on that 270 out, but still whipping it around. Let's see. Can he pull it together? Front blunt A10 out, not locking in quite as properly as in first run. Now he has to send it. Going cap 14, lacing it on that first one, so upgrading his first jump. Going switch backside 1260 to absolute perfection on that second jump now. Backside 14 incoming. Beautiful backside 14 with the stalefish grab. Finishing it off strong. Come on, rookie. Yes, lacing it up again. Frontside double 9 on the shark fin, but the rails
slipped off on the first rail, and also the second one
a little to the side.
Yeah, a little to the side. And on an event with such a high level,
that's gonna be tough. I even think he's not gonna improve.
No, I don't think so as well.
Just because he was a little off the rail game in this run. I mean, the rest of the run was pretty much perfect. Maybe a little short on the cap.
Yeah, did not improve. And next up, we got Francis Jobin.
And I mean,
from Canada.
Let's quickly stay as rookie. Like, you see, you gotta be perfect on all the features in this competition. It's a slopestyle. Of course, you want to be as good as possible, but you have to be perfect. The level of riding is so high. And let's see if Frank the Tank, currently in 9th position, can he upgrade his run? Switch backside 270, pull back. I love that trick so much. It is such a nice trick to look at. And then a 50-50 frontside 540 out with the indie grab as well. Now, what's he got on the jump line? He has to give it all he has if he wants a spot on the podium. Cap double 10. Perfect execution. Now, switch double rodeo 1260, lacing it. Oh my goodness.
Different approach on that second jump.
Come on, you gotta go for it now. Backside 14, lacing it as well. That's gonna score really good. Come on. Going frontside double 10. No, Frank! Oh my god.
Around. That would have been a heater.
Oh my god. Look at that one. Switch double rodeo 12, I think we're going to see right now. Oh no. First rail, 50-50, front 5 out. Cap double 10. Oh, and
that one was so beautiful.
I mean, it is gotta be the hardest thing. He did a switchback double cork 12 and then completely switches it up in the round number 2 with the switch double rodeo 12. Same amount of rotation but completely different axis.
And he was so close at the shark fins, just landed too much on his front foot.
That's exactly what I wanted to see. All in. He went all in. He did not a front 9 but a front double 10 on the shark fin. Switched it up to the double rodeo. Back triple 14 to the moon. I mean, that's what you need if you want to crack into that top 3 right now. And this guy, he has something to say as well. Like, he has the rotations on the jumps, but does he have the energy and the mental power to pull it together? Ville Jukkola from Finland on course for his last chance to crack into the podium. 50-50 transfer, 50, 360 out. Only guy to do that on that rail. Now, front lip, under flip, 450 out. What's it gonna be on that first jump? Going for the cap, 1080. Once again, a little wobble at the end there, but lacing it properly. Switch backside, crazy takeoff. Oh my god, and he still laces it. I think he kind of missed the grab, yeah. Switch back 16 and into the front side, 14, putting it down. Now he's just looking to land this run properly. This time going backside 900.
No.
Ville Jukkola doesn't have the mental strength. Yeah, it was exactly the same. Oh, Ville Perkele. Oh my god. Crazy rotation. That switch backside 16, like such a wild one. Yeah. Did not improve. Oh, Ville. So uncharacteristic for him. Like, he was able to lace his runs all season long in the Eurocup circuit. Like, he was the one that definitely almost every time landed his run in finals. And now, not able to put it down. And next up, who do we have?
Noah Victor. And he's the same character. Putting down his runs all season long.
Currently in
Let's
third.
see. Yeah, currently in third.
And he can step it up as well on that last jump. 50-50 front blunt transfer. 270 out. Board slide pretzel 630 out. Perfection on that rail section. Now coming into that first jump. Going switch backside. Switch backside 12. Solid landing on that one. Will we see the back 16 again with the grab swap? Yes, we do. Oh, a little too short and not quite enough power.
Oh, yeah, that was an ass beater there.
Yeah, I think his ass cheeks probably got split apart. I definitely know that feeling. That happened to me at the Locks Open. Yeah, that is not a fun experience.
Nice feeling to have.
Oh, unfortunate, but I think now it's a nail biter for Noah Victor. He is still in a podium position, but will it be enough up until that last rider? We have so many more riders that still haven't put down a run. So it's gonna be a nail biter for Noah Victor for sure. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is gonna be interesting all the way to the end. Third place rider didn't put down his second run. Next up, we have Kira Kimura. I believe he also competed in the World Championships 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Let's see what he has. Currently sitting in 11th place. Oh, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's already it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for Kira, not able to lace that first rail. I think he's still going to go for a show right now. He's going to know that that's not going to be enough to crack into the top spot, but he still goes for it. Switch backside 16-20.
On the first jump.
He's not holding back.
That's crazy.
Into the front side. He wanted the 16-16-16. Oh. I mean, it's sick to see that he still went for it on the jumps.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe could have been a world's first if he did a 16-16-16 line.
Really?
I think so. I'm not too sure. But I mean...
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy.
We talked about it before. If you fail on that first rail, it's pretty much game over. Like, you cannot crack into that top 3 if you have a bobble on that first rail. If you want to be one of the top players in this game, I would even go as far as top 5. If you're not proper on all the features, there's no chance to crack into the top 5 because the top 5 have already been perfect.
Yeah. And now your friend
Dima, youngster, representing the Ukraine, probably one of the nicest guy on the mountain, and starting it off. Oh, no, Dima! Oh, my head hurts, and his as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Dima! I hope he's gonna have fun on the course right now, because as hard as it is, in the end, we all do snowboarding and skiing as well to have fun.
Yeah.
And I hope he's still able to have fun in this run right now, because the course is super nice to ride. Of course, it's a throwaway run for Dima. Unfortunate for him, not improving. And can we see... Yeah, some style right now. Frontside 360. Love to see that. Next rider in the start gate. He is focusing up. Nicolas Huber. He needs to send it big time right now. I mean, he
put down a run with slightly bubbles on the grab on the last feature and stuff.
Exactly. He needs to clean it up right now if he wants a say in the podium discussion. Here we go. Dropping in switch. Cab one on. Front board 270 out. All right.
Beautifully executed.
Super technical. And one of the only riders choosing the banana rail. Proper on that one. Front one on. Switchback 5 out. Super hard to do. Coming in forward. Going backside 14. Has to go now. Backside. No! Nicky Huber not able. On his...
And he's going to be frustrated as well.
I mean, it's good for him that he landed his first run, but... Yeah. Oh, that is a tough one. Can we see backside air? Yeah. Yes! Show that Opel snowboard. Oh, Nicky Huber is going to stay in 10th position. And, I mean, it goes to show the level of riding is incredible. Nicky Huber landed a pretty decent run.
Yeah.
Not perfect, but he's in 10th position right now. Like, that says everything. The level of riding is incredible right now. And Romain Allemont from France has something to say.
Yeah, currently sitting in 5th spot with that 84.
And he got 4th in the World Champs in slopestyle and in big air. So homie is not here to play it easy. Hard weight cap 270 on. Pullback. Front 270 on. 810 out. Wow, absolutely lacing up that first section. Now into the jumps, going backside. 1260, perfect on that first jump. Switch backside coming in. Switch backside, 1620. Way better pop on that one. Oh, a little sketchy on the landing.
Is it enough with the speed?
No. Oh, it would have been enough,
but
he got out of his zone.
Already the first rail wasn't...
It wasn't quite properly locked in. Yeah, it's true.
Slipped away a little early.
Oh, that is tough. One of the... I think, in my opinion, Romain was one of the top guys in this competition.
Yeah.
Like, I saw him on the podium for sure, because his rotation, front side and cab, basically all the rotations are so nice. And unfortunate for Romain, he is not going to improve. But this guy...
Yeah.
I talked about it before. He is the closer. They call him the closer because he is so experienced. He's a veteran in this field. He knows how to handle pressure, and he needs to handle pressure right now. Mark McMorris, one of the most decorated riders in all of snowboard history. He's done it all, and now out here in the Eurocup finals, dropping in switch. He needs to lace this run. Starting it off, cap 2 on, pullback, perfect execution into the up rail, going front side, blunt slide, 810 out.
On!
A little bobble on that rail. Okay, can he stay in the flow state right now? Mark McMorris has to lace up big time. Yes, he is. Go and switch backside, 16. Oh, but the bobble is there. And ladies and gentlemen,
yeah,
I cannot believe I'm saying this right now, but the closer is not closing today. Oh my lord. Mark McMorris is one of the best riders to ever do it in the Eurocup. Not able to put it down. Tough riding, super tough riding today. But damn, it happens to the best. Like Mark McMorris, at the end of the day, he's still human.
Yeah, for sure. And humans make some mistakes.
Yeah. And this guy, he needs to lace it up as well. Julia
no room
Mercant,
for a mistake.
No room for mistakes right now. He needs to lace it up perfectly if he wants a chance to crack into the podium. Here we go. Board slide, the heavier transfer.
Beautiful.
That is a bigger gap for him. Board slide pretzel, and then the cap 270 on 450 out on the banana rail. Super tech coming into the jumps. Here we go. Cap double 1080, perfect landing. Oh, he is squatting it out, looking for all the speed he can get into the switch backside 12, lacing it perfect. Now he has to pull it together. Heavy wind on his side, still going for the backside 14, double grab. Here we go, this is it. Oh, going huge. No, Julia!
Oh, had to revert in this landing. Couldn't hold on to it. He went so far to the left.
Bro, that was the biggest one. That was the biggest hit I think we've seen today.
For sure. And I mean, the wind pressed him the other direction.
Yeah,
so
look at the flags. Look at the flags. They're flapping so hard. Like, and he's still... That's what I was saying as we talked about the wind earlier before. If you're able to keep your mental strength and to keep the focus, keep the flow state, you're still able to put the run down.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the only thing that messed him up was he went too big on the shark fin. Look at the flags right now.
Yeah, now
holy
the
moly,
wind really picks up. That's what I said. It's getting lunchtime.
Yeah, it's getting more windier.
Is getting more
active.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more on the side wind, maybe a little bit of headwind.
Yeah.
But oh my God, it is still intense right now. I mean, Julien. Yeah, he improves, but obviously with that revert, he is not going to be able to crack into the top 10 or the podium spot. Unfortunate for him, but to be honest, I mean, he can be stoked on that season. He is in the top spot of the Euro Cup ranking, and I mean, he's gonna take home the W.
Yeah.
He's gonna take home the win for sure. So definitely has a World Cup spot for the next season, which is so sick for him. I'm stoked for him. And next up we have Leo Framarin, aka Beach Boy, aka Managgio. I actually have no idea where are these names coming from, but I just know that those are his nicknames. Homie's on fire, literally, with the blue flames. On course, Leo Framarin starting things off. Beautiful board slide transfer, pretzel 270 out on that first rail feature.
Really locked into that one.
Oof, steezy, cab one on pretzel 360 out.
With that melon grab as well, styling things up.
Front side 14, and it's too much.
Too much sauce on that first jump.
It's crazy. I think that's also another thing that we can talk about. Like, the jumps are so big, and sometimes you forget how big the jumps are. And on the first jump for a 14, I mean, you need to give it a lot of power, but as you can see, that was too much.
And look at the flags now. Now they are on the bottom of the course. They weren't waving at all anymore. But
So
on
it
the
is
first jump, it was super windy.
Super inconsistent
Yeah.
wind, so not easy at all.
Yeah.
And currently sitting in second spot, Yuto Miyamura
And
with
what
the
a
91.
run this was.
Back-to-back 16s.
Yeah.
Insane. And I tell you this much, I think he wants that first spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see if Yuto is able to lace it up. Ooh.
No, that was
We
it.
gotta be real right here. I think that was already it. He's not gonna be
But
able
I
to
think
improve.
he's still
He's gonna
going
lace it.
for
He's
his
gonna
run.
lace it. Please, Yuto,
Yeah,
send it
for sure.
for the viewers. Beautiful cap 1260. I mean, absolute perfection right
Yeah.
there. Okay, he's chilling. He's
Yeah,
chilling.
yeah.
Backside 12.
And
Maybe
that's
also
crazy to say. Backside 12
is
are
chill.
chilling
Yeah.
for him.
Oh,
Whoa.
teasing it
Whoa.
out.
Did you saw that
Oh,
carve?
yeah.
Like that edge went
Oh.
deep into the landing.
Oh, and he's gonna stay in second place with that 91. Still insane riding by the young Japanese rider. Oh my goodness. Here you see the mistake on the first rail, slipping off a little early. And I believe he already knew right there and then that it was over.
Yeah.
We talked about it before. You gotta be perfect. You gotta be on point
Yeah,
if you wanna crack into the top spot. Next
no
up.
room for not perfection on today's event.
He laced the run. Brooklyn the Priest, he laced it, but he had bobbles here and there. So only thing he needs to do is to clean it up to maybe get a chance to crack into that top 3 position.
Yeah, let's see what he's got. I mean, for sure he wants to clean up that run.
Yep, he does. And he has what it takes, in my opinion. I mean, we saw the switch
Yeah.
backside 16 on that first one. That was perfect.
And on the first one.
No, I mean on the second jump. And the first one, I maybe think he can lace it up a little better. The first rail though, perfect. 50-50, frontside 270, transfer, board slide under flip, 6 out, lacing it up, nicely done through the rails. Coming in switch, here we go. Yep, he's stepping it up. Cap 14, oh no, he's devastated. He wanted it all.
He had the cap 10 before.
Yeah, he did. But I love to see that he, even though he had some bobbles and he didn't get the perfect score for his first run, he went and said, hey, you know what? It's the finals. I'm going for all in, and he went for it, and you got to put respect on that.
Yeah, and I mean, without the risk, you can't get any rewards.
Yeah, you got to risk it for some reward, for sure. And Brooklyn the Priest definitely went for all in. And this guy pretty much comfortably sitting in first place. Pardon me. I claimed it before he dropped in for his first run. One of the best and most consistent jumpers out there. I really do hope that he is gonna go crazy and put in a 16 on that second jump and lace the heaviest jump line of his life right now.
Yeah, because there is also three more athletes to come after him.
Oh, he is on. He is so nonchalant on that first rail. Transfer 270 out. Board slide pretzel 630 out.
Faction.
Oh my god. Here we go. Starting things off. Cap 14. Steezy on that first one with a little nose bone as well. Now switch backside. Yep, he's going for it. Switch backside 16.
Oh!
No! He landed in the valley. Did
Yeah,
you see
I
that?
think
There's
it
a
was-
little crack in the landing.
Yeah.
Oh! He basically had it. Can we get a replay of the second jump right now? I want to quickly see if he actually landed right in that little crack in the landing. Oh, he was on it.
I think they pre-cut the replay, so
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can see it. Maybe we don't. I don't think so. They
But
have a tight schedule.
yeah, Rocco is already on.
We have Rocco Jameson, the rock star. I mean, he also has what it takes to crack into the top 3, if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure. He got
heavy tricks. 50-50 back lip to switch. Maybe a teeny tiny bit early off on the back lip, but still a tough
fun as
trick.
well.
But this one,
Oh.
with the control,
Yeah.
shifty in the 450 out.
Really styling it.
Really nice. Going cap. 14, boom. Stomped it now into jump number 2. Has to go big. Going switchback 16.
Oh, putting
He
it
saw
down.
Jake and he went for it as well.
And now for the final jump.
Lace it up. Come on, back 14. Oh, not enough mustard. Oh,
Wow,
Rocco.
what a beautiful crippler.
oh.
With that
Tuck
tuck
knee
knee
grab as
grab.
well.
And
Oh, all the way to the bottom.
No way. That was the most
The
amazing
crowd
father
pleaser.
ever.
That was a crowd pleaser
Yeah,
right
for
there.
sure.
Wow.
And so easy how he
Just looked up like, oh man.
Oh, chilling in the nose press.
Yeah, that was so sick.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
still putting on a show even though he couldn't lace his run. And now we only have 2 more riders, the top 2 qualifiers. Both from Japan. Kaito Ikinose dropping in for his last chance to crack into the podium. Here we go, starting things off. Cap 270 on pullback,
Yeah.
lacing it up perfectly. It is on right now. Frontside lip slide, under flip, 630 out, holding on to that landing, not quite perfect, but still, everything is open. He's going for the backside. Whoa, that pullback is so crazy.
Yeah.
Backside 1080, pullback to 900, going cab. 1260, lacing it up. Now needs something big here if he wants a chance for the top 3. Going frontside 14, putting it down this time. Nicely
Now
done.
to the shark fin. The key feature.
Backside double rodeo.
And
No
boom!
hands down, and
Holding
he
on to
laces it.
Massive. That was
Oof.
massive.
That was very important for him right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful run. But
it's so hard. I don't want to
The
be a judge right
no,
now.
no,
the
the
technicality wasn't quite there.
Yeah.
This one, it
this
is
one-
technical.
Yeah, it's super technical, but the 12, I mean, if you compare it,
There
to the
were
rest of the
16s, there
fields,
were
yeah.
18s, there were like, oh. But this one again, the double rodeo is variety and super technical. Like, I really do not want to be a judge right now.
Yeah,
Like,
currently
really do not
sitting
want to
in
be.
14th place. It's for sure
But
gonna pump him up.
To be
But-
honest, my prediction is he's not going to be able to crack into the top 3 because
Oh, no.
this top 3,
I
they
think-
were flawless,
I
top to
think-
bottom.
yeah.
No bobbles, no hand drags, no nothing. And there were some small minor mistakes, like we're talking super small details. And if you're not perfect, you're not going to crack into the top 3.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be
there-
an improvement for sure, but
Yeah, let's see where it's gonna
Oh,
put him.
what a competition. And we have one more rider left to drop, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly.
Yeah, Yuto
What a
Kimura
final
is
already.
ready up there, waiting for his final run or the final run of the competition.
Oh,
But now we are waiting,
Waiting.
for the score. And-
into
oh,
4th place.
to
Okay.
4th place.
Actually, that's really nice that
Yeah.
he is right there.
Yeah,
I think that makes so much sense. Like, he had such a different run compared to all the other riders.
and also
It was
I
pretty-
really like that they rewarded the bring back.
Yeah, the bring back and the variety he had in his run. I think that is Very nice to see. Even though he had 2 backside spins, it was a backside double roadie on the last feature and a pullback. I mean, he got rewarded. And the last rider of the day, Yuto Kimura, last rider to change up the podium potentially. Cap 1 on, frontside lip slide, pretzel 270 into the cap 270 on, 8-10 out. Already has what it takes on the rails now. Into the jumps. He's going switch backside 16-20.
On that first one.
Oh my god, he's going for it, ladies and gentlemen. Going for backside 14. Lacing it up.
Yes.
What's it going to be on that last jump? He has to go big. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5. Frontside 16-20. One more feature to go. Cap double back to the bottom. Oh my god, look at the snow.
No landing anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was hitting the gym.
Oh, he was hitting the gym for sure, brother.
What?
Oh my god.
And also this.
2, 3, switch back 16 on the first, into the backside 14, and the front side 16 on the last one. Oh my goodness.
You need
And
so
look how
much
deep he
power
went.
to spin those tricks on top and to hold a landing like
Bro,
this on a
bro,
shark
this is
fin.
gonna be heavy. I think he might even have the. He has potential for podium. Maybe not for first, but he has potential for podium.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he slid away off the first rail a bit too early.
A bit early?
Like,
yeah. I think I know what you mean. Like, it wasn't
he
super
didn't pop
perfect.
out. He like slid out.
Yeah,
to
a little
70
bit,
kind of.
Like
But
we're talking super minor details right now. His jump line was
And now
insane.
you can see Aurelio with the
Yeah,
switch cork
shout
5
out.
safety grab.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't want to be a judge right now. And
So the
also-
judges are gonna have some time right now to discuss whether or not they're gonna change the podium, but oh my goodness. I mean, from a riding perspective, that was already it.
Yeah.
Thanks so much to all viewers at home or on the mountain, wherever you are watching the live stream. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. I mean, I had an emotional roller coaster. Probably you have the same.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
like I
Incredible.
was shaking sometimes. Like the
Incredible.
women already sent it to the moon.
Yeah, and then the man came
then
in
the
and
man-
absolutely destroyed it.
I mean,
like,
it was a blockbuster day
Yeah,
today here
yeah.
at the
I agree.
Snowboard Slopestyle finals here in Corvatsch.
at its best. Like, the
Yeah.
level all the way up here. Like, I think, wow, the last run, up until the last run, it wasn't 100% for sure who is going to take home W. And it
Yeah,
still isn't.
and
Like, the
also with
judges
the
still
women,
need
It was
the time.
like so
Yeah.
open. Who is gonna take it
super
home?
entertaining riding. Shout out to all the girls. Shout out to all the boys. Shout out to all the staff behind the scenes that make this possible, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, wow, what a show.
yeah.
And still, we haven't got the results.
Yeah.
I'm so curious to see
Me
where they're
too.
gonna put him.
What?
Oh my god, okay.
Wait,
We got the results.
and it's a new
leader,
and
ladies
the
and
winner,
gentlemen.
Yuto
Oh
Kimura
my
with a
God.
94.2
Holy
takes home the
moly.
W.
Oh my gosh.
That was
Okay, let
so
me
crazy.
take a chance here and try to see where the judges went. I think on the first rail, technicality wise, Yuto beat Jake because he did a 180 on pretzel, 270 out. Here you have the total ranking for all the viewers at home. Check it out. Insane riding. 3 scores in the 90s. Absolute craziness. Then, second rail feature, I believe Yuto beats Jake, in my opinion, with a 270 on, 810 out. And Jake did a board slide, pretzel, 6 out. Also very heavy, but not a 270 on. Then,
And I mean, you weren't even in the top 10 if you got an 80.
that's crazy.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
Nicky Huber laced the run
Yeah.
and he is in 12th position.
Yeah,
It is
sorry.
so hard.
It was just
All good, all good.
falling into my eyes here.
I'm just still trying to figure out
yeah,
how they put Yuto up there. But I think because Yuto had more difficulty in the rail section, and he had two 16s, and Jake had a 14, a 12, and an 18. I think there they put Yuto a little bit up there. They're kind of the same amount.
But also the shark fin.
The shark fin was crazy.
Went so big to hold this without something in the snow except for your board.
Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. I am hyped to have been a part of this final.
Thanks for joining.
Dude, thanks for having me. And Big Air. There's still Big Air to come, right?
Yeah, Big Air on Saturday. I mean, tomorrow we got the qualifiers for Big Air. But there is no live stream. But there will be a live stream on Saturday. So tune in. There maybe also a bit more people have time than during the
Let's
week.
hope so. Let's hope so.
Before lunch. And yeah, thanks all for tuning in.
It was a pleasure once again.
Yeah.
The first time back in the booth, and I hope the last time for a little while once again.
Yeah. But
for
you
all
weren't
those
getting rusty.
For for all those out there watching the stream wondering, oh, why is JJ commentating again? I have a small injury. I had a little bail in the practice of qualifying. Super unfortunate, but it's nothing major. Just a little break. And then I'll be back sending. So I'll be back next season sending it with all the boys and girls on the slopestyle courses and the Big Air courses. So yeah, just a little visit in the nostalgia department, going back into the booth. It was such a nice day. Thank you so much for being here with me.
Yeah, thank you also, and all the good healing for your foot.
Thank you, brother.
It was a pleasure. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out.
Let's go. Peace out. That was it.